One leg up here, like an RV. Have you done this before, Cole?
Yeah.
You're good to go?
think so. You hear me? Should be popping up on the screen. If you hear us at home, that's great. We're just kind of trying things out here for the first time.
Sarah doesn't know we've got huddle. She's saying the name and password, so I'm actually launching it.
There we go.
Yeah? You got it? At home? I hope so. All right, you got 2 minutes, Troy, till the game is going to start. And I don't know if you've heard the special, exciting thing that's happening.
It depends. What's the special, exciting thing? You have to do with a memo?
Yeah, there's a memo that we received. It was released today by Congress that the 4th graders are singing the national anthem today.
Really?
Yes.
That is awesome.
Our
That'll be
cameraman
exciting.
over there, Cole Schrader, he's going to capture that for our at-home crew.
I thought you meant Cole was going to sing.
Yeah, he's
with
gonna
them.
sing.
Are you singing with the 4th graders, Cole? Are you going to sing the national anthem with the 4th graders? No.
No,
Okay.
that's disappointing.
That is disappointing.
I hope Craig's at home watching the camera work by Cole.
That would be, given an
I hope he
evaluation.
is.
Hopefully there's
yes, and evaluations we can work
coach,
on
maybe an
next time.
instructional coach set up a rubric for that.
We do like to use the rubrics. That's
Yes.
true.
So we're here, final home game of the season for the ladies as they take on Nevada tonight. Nevada coming in, as we just talked about, with a 15-4 record on the season.
Which is surprising. I would have guessed they had less losses than that.
Yeah, and really, it looks for the most part they lost the opener of the year to Boone, and then they've struggled a little bit. They've lost 3 of their last 5 to a few good teams. North Polk and Road Story and Nevada have all been kind of ranked somewhere in that 5 to 10 range in the 3A pools most of the season. So a couple of tough losses in there, but
The
these two
Des Moines
teams
Christian one is the one that surprised me.
Yeah.
That 44-17 loss.
Yep, definitely that one sticks out. That's by far their biggest margin in which they've lost this year. These two teams met back on December 8th.
That was a long time ago.
It looked like 2 months ago almost. That's crazy. Basketball's such a long season.
Yes, says the coach of basketball.
I got a split season.
I know,
this year,
that's nice. No.
So I feel like I should still be coaching,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
All right, we're getting ready to do starting lineups here. We got some flowers there. Nick Millhouse brought us gifts. That was really
man.
nice of him. I didn't realize we'd get roses tonight. That's a nice
the payment.
present. The payment, right?
So we'll list off the starting lineups. Going back quickly to that game 2 months ago, Nevada was victorious 43-25 in that one. Obviously, that in sports, that's eons ago. So,
Eons. Yeah, you never know what can happen tonight with that. You're exactly right.
The Tigers come in tonight at 10-10. Losing their last 2, again, to a couple of good teams. Roland Story, 56-41. They played earlier this week in Webster City last Saturday, 57-45. Prior to that, the Tigers were on a pretty good win streak, had won 4 in a row. So,
Yeah.
I think in a way, you could probably say the Tigers have been playing their best basketball of the year overall. So we have the mysterious music for the Tigers starting lineup coming up here.
I wondered why it got so quiet, but I forgot we have the music.
And it is senior night for the girls
Senior
tonight.
night. We got all 2 of them. Kenzie Miller,
Kenzie
of course, and Sarah Heiners.
Sarah
They're going to
Heiners.
be out there tonight.
Both in the starting lineup.
Yep.
Emma Bowman starting tonight, not a senior.
Not a senior, freshman. We have 2 freshmen in the starting lineup tonight. Diarado.
Sophomore, yep.
And is Jordan the other starter? I can't see
I
that.
think Jordan's down there,
Jordan
yep.
Millhouse. Okay. And then, of course, the Sarah Heiners there, the other starter.
Senior, number 25, Sarah.
Always a special night when you're a senior, knowing it's your last game
Yes.
at home. A lot of emotions going
Yes.
through, obviously.
I like that we don't do the senior stuff prior to the game.
Yeah.
That's it's a little bit emotional.
Yep.
It's nice to wait, celebrate after the game.
Exactly.
Okay, so we should have our 4th graders coming in, I hope. Oh, here they come.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will have a special singing of our national anthem for your very own.
It's fun to see, I coach a 3rd and 4th grade team, basketball, so it's fun to see some of my little players out there.
For the singing of the national anthem.
And their teacher, of course, Michelle Jacobson. She's kind of new to the district.
Yeah. Excellent job on this.
Yes, I love it. Last week I had a new experience at a high school game. The national anthem was a guitar solo. That is something I'd never experienced before. So last week was a guitar solo for the national anthem.
Really?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Wow. Did Jimi Hendrix come out?
Nope. It was
No?
a Sadell student. I'd never, it was a brand new thing for me. I maybe had seen someone do it on maybe a football game or something, but not live in the gymnasium.
Kidding. Did it go well?
Sure. It was different. I had no idea what to
didn't expect
expect
it?
from
Yeah.
my expectations were pretty low because I did not have any idea what I was getting into. All right, Tigers get the tip. Emma Bullman dribbling up the court. I don't know how much to talk during this. This is so different. Sometimes in volleyball they don't,
There's not as much
can't
action.
show.
Yeah. Tigers working it around the outside. Kenzie in the corner again. Tigers doing a good job of
Nice flash by Heiners there.
Baveda looks to be mainly in a man-to-man, I believe. Yep.
Tip by Kudelka there. Dribbling up the court now will be Amanda Fortman for the Cubs. Down to the corner. Nice tip away there by Emma Bullman.
Emma's got a breakaway here, a chance to score.
Oh.
Tipped away.
She touched it when she was out of bounds. That was a good play by Patty Rhodes, but she was still out of bounds when she tried to get that ball. So it'll be Tiger ball. Heiners is going to take it in.
Kenzie will take it inside.
Shot missed there. Thea and Kudelka kind of lock it up there. Jump ball, and then it'll go to the Cubs.
Good effort there by Thea to get a tie up out of it, though.
Just dropped my pencil, Troy. That's not
Can't have my magic.
not a great way to start. Oh, just about threw it out there. Patty Rhodes taking it up the court. She's a volleyball player. I remember her name.
Okay. That's a three-pointer on the outside from the Tigers. Excuse me, by the Cubs. The Cubs get on board first.
Oh, Mary Jo got my pencil. I'm feeling better now. Got it in hand.
You're kind of freaking out.
I was. Not like having a pencil.
Good
Oh,
cut by
nice
Millhouse.
cut by Millhouse. Nice pass, and she's going to be fouled there by 51. That'll be a foul on Riley Maley, I think.
Foul on number 51, Haley.
The tough part with these basketball games with people coming in and out is trying to figure out the numbers quickly.
Yes.
One of the biggest ones to look out for the Cubs is Lexi Kudelka.
Yeah,
She
that
averages
15.
over 23 points per game for the Cubs. And then it drops
And
off. They don't have anybody
14
else.
rebounds.
14 rebounds.
That's not just a little bit.
No, that's not just a little bit. She's got some good size inside.
Rebound there for Heiners. Good job.
Good job fighting her off. Tigers have the ball the other way, looking to get on the board. Little step through move by Bowman, and she is fouled.
The foul on Hattie Rhodes. That's her first. That's the team's second foul. And Emma will go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul against number 43, Rhodes, her first, team second. And Allison Bowman on the line for 2.
Bowman too hard there on the first shot. Gets a little high five from her teammates. Pumped her up a little bit.
Oh,
Second one bounces out.
tough roll.
Fortman dribbling up the court. Passes to Rhodes, back to Fortman. Back to Rhodes, in the corner. Oh, good try there on the rebound. That was a shot by Maley. That'll be Tiger ball underneath the Cubs hoop. The girls today at school, Troy had on Barbier's Ballers shirts with Barbier's face. You'll see him on the bench there, but that was a pretty entertaining.
First I thought you said Barbie's Ballers.
No, Barbier's
Like Barbie.
Ballers. Thought that was nice. The
That is
seniors
cool.
wore red, everyone else had on black. Miners, oh, I thought she was going to shoot that.
Yep, thought she was going to pull the
She
trigger there,
sometimes
too.
does. Bowman there with an outside shot. Ooh, nice rebound. Basket made there by Heiners.
Good effort by the Tigers so far. So far, the height of Kudelka hasn't been a huge factor in the game.
Tigers in a zone, 2-3 zone. Yeah, ish. Oh, nice hustle.
Good hustle. That'll go the Tigers' way. You know, one thing, I had I don't know if fortune's the way to call it, but Mr. Cruz ran a practice last year that I was helping with and had to step in and attempt to play against Thea. I can tell you she's not going to back down.
She is not.
So she's going to give you 110%.
She sure is.
Physically.
She's a tough player. Millhouse,
Yep.
short.
Good look there.
Oh, nice try. Oh, white ball. I think that was off Kudelka. Substitutions here. Nessa Johnson, Emma Cruz, and Mary Thatcher in. My child is lost.
There you go.
The one who needs the money,
Well,
of course. That's how it
you
always
need the
is.
jet for a minute. That's perfect.
No, she can find me. I'm in the gym.
She can't see you. You're on the radio.
Yeah, right. Oh, nice. Oh, shoot. Heiners loses the ball in the lane. Kudelka dribbling up the court. And now
Nice little inside out there.
Nessa Johnson, nice help defense there.
Yeah, good help defense. It was a nice little move by Kudelka to get it
Yeah.
outside and then made the cut toward the hoop when the defender left to cover the outside.
Impressive dribbling up the court also by the 5. The 5 does not dribble up the court that often. Made free throw there. Now Troy and I have decided that Kudelka is going to go to play at Stanford, right? That's what we decided?
I thought I said UConn.
UConn,
Gino
okay.
area.
Either
that's
one.
Over in the,
Yep, I like that one too.
over the other side. Second one's missed, so the Tigers have
Oops,
an
daisies.
opportunity, and that got away from Hannah.
Travel by Hannah Thatcher.
Tigers bringing some pressure this game.
I like it.
Yep.
We had practice yesterday. Our 5th and 6th graders came to the high school practice, and they were practicing a lot of that pressure. It was great.
Sure. Kudelka has an opportunity to take it to the hoop there, and
Good defense by Heiners.
Yep.
Kudelka's strong and just put it up even though there was contact.
stood her ground.
Yeah, didn't foul. Heiners with the 3. Short.
So 6-2 is the score about halfway through the first quarter here so far.
I apologize. I did say Mary Thatcher. It's Hannah Thatcher.
And so, yeah,
Dang it.
when
Those sisters.
Mr. Franzen and I played the game last year, I think Mary scored about 15 points in a game that she wasn't in.
She was in middle school at
She
the
was in
time.
middle school at the time.
Tigers with the steal there.
Emma Cruz sees
Oh,
the back.
nice
Great
pass. Yes,
Basket. Oh,
that'll
they
be
give her
good.
the foul.
Nice. So foul on Kudelka and a made basket there by Heiners. Great pass.
Yeah, it was a great pass over the top and a good little ball fake by Heiners
Yeah.
to get Kudelka off balance. And they gave her the basket there too. I was a little surprised by
Yeah.
it. They gave her the hoop too, but we'll take it.
Heiners makes that free throw.
It's a 1-point game here. 3:21 to go in the first quarter.
Oh, Nessa Johnson steps in front of that pass. Nice
Good little
pass.
wraparound.
Oh, Hannah misses
Nessa.
that free throw. A lot of contact and ball.
All still on the ground. Who picked it up there?
Heiners picked it up. Nessa shoots it, misses again. Kadelka with the rebound.
Great effort there. They
Yes.
really battled for the board, just couldn't quite finish.
Little.
And there will be a foul on Bowman on that one.
Double clutch on that shot there, it looked like. Riley Maley going to the line. No good there.
First one.
I think this is 51. Can you see her number better than I can?
All I see is her hair.
Okay. Yes, me too. Yes.
Yes, it is 51.
Okay.
Tigers get it up quickly after the second made free throw. For somebody to pass it off to. Excellent
Pass.
back cut.
Oh, nice
great.
block by
Yep, great block there by 43.
Rhodes, Hattie Rhodes. Kadelka dribbling the ball up on Thatcher. Oh, Kadelka dribbles it off her foot. That'll be white ball. Nice defense by Thatcher on that one.
Great job of her moving her feet there and getting in front. So the Tigers will have the ball, attempt to tie or take the lead here.
Emma Bowman dribbles it up. Nice recovery by Hannah.
Continuing to work. A little 5-out rotation. Movement by Cubs.
Nice movement.
Tigers fires it.
Yeah, that's
Tigers
the
take the lead.
Tigers ahead now, 8-7. That's exciting. Nice shot by Heiners. Cubs with a little bit of advantage there for just a second on offense. And a turnover.
3 Tiger starters returning here. Bowman will take a break, as will Heiners. And somebody else sat down.
Bowman,
Emma Cruz.
Emma Bowman and Emma Cruz both sat down.
So no Emmas currently in the game for the
Oh,
Tigers.
great.
It's a nice name, so it's unfortunate.
Nice and easy.
On that one, the Cubs get a good block on a good
Yeah, that was
Millhouse
nice
drive.
defense there. Grace Francis now in the game for the Cubs. She has a giant bandage under her knee. I noticed that on the way in.
Okay. Nice
Oh,
little
nice,
underneath
nice.
Kadelka. Oh, and she
Oh,
missed the bunny.
missed that. Thea with the rebound.
Jordan on the run, trying to get the Tigers up quickly. Tigers doing a pretty good job of being patient on the offense.
Yes, they have been.
Trying to get a good shot.
It's probably for the best there isn't a shot clock because we would have worn it out tonight.
Little
Had
bit,
maybe shot
little
clock
bit.
violation, but that's fine. That's the pace of the game we might need to have to be successful tonight. Take your time, get a nice open shot.
A lot of contact on that one.
And white ball. They're saying that ball went off maybe Kadelka's foot. There is a lot of contact on that shot. No foul called.
The Tigers will have it underneath their own hoop. That's out to Miller.
Oh, interesting out of bounds play. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think.
I'd like to see that drawn up.
Yeah, it's kind of like almost like a big defense play.
Yes. Nope. No good there by Millhouse. Rebound to Portman.
38 seconds left, and one downside of the YouTube is we don't currently have a scoreboard to work
Oh.
with it,
Oh.
but there's
Foul on Thea. Kadelka makes that shot. Just strong.
just the demonstration of being strong with the basketball and with the size just overmatched Thea a little bit here.
She is tall.
She's tall. She's I think she's listed as
6'2"?
6'2". Looks honestly taller than that, but has a good frame to go with it too.
She does.
So what's Thea?
I don't know.
She's got
Not
to be 6 foot,
6'2".
doesn't she?
All right, 25 seconds left. 10-8. Oh, that's a jump. Oh, that'll be a foul on Francis.
So the Tigers will have an
Thatcher's going to go to the line here.
Free throws, yeah.
It's a 4th team foul for the Cubs this quarter. Nice shot by Hannah Thatcher.
According to the stat sheet, Hannah is a 79% free throw shooter.
Oh.
So I just jinxed her.
Yeah.
My bad. But look, it worked out
nice
for the
rebound
Bats.
there. Thea with the rebound.
Sorry,
Passes
Tiger
it up to
Nation.
Kenzie.
12 seconds left in the quarter.
Johnson's going to take it in. Blocked there by Rewerts.
3 seconds
Short
left.
time. Oh, we're going to call foul?
Oh, wow.
I mean, there's a foul.
That's
foul
gonna
on
be
Kudelka, yeah.
That's a
0.6 seconds left. That's a
kind
good
of a
trade.
ball up for grabs.
Yeah, it is.
That's interesting to see that. But
All right, so first quarter ends. Tigers down 10-9.
that's an
Not
important
bad.
foul call because I
That
think
was
that's
good.
Kudelka's second.
That is her second. Leading scorers are Kudelka with 6 for the Cubs and Maley with 4 for the Tigers. Am I seeing that correctly
I
there?
don't think
Sarah Heiners has
that
8
could be right.
points.
Yeah, I think that is right.
And then Thatcher with 1. No. Yes?
I think that's right.
Yeah, that is right. Obviously, we're not keeping our own stats. We're just relying on that board up there. So I'm hoping that Bram Jammer nails it tonight.
That's, you
Because
know,
we
knowing Bram,
are depending on him.
knowing Bram, he's pretty good at stats.
He is. Thank goodness he knows how to do that because it is not something I want to learn. That board,
Basketball's tough.
that board is a lot to handle.
Like in baseball, at least you get about 30 seconds
Yeah.
between each pitch to kind of be like, okay, what
Reload,
actually happened?
Reset, yeah.
You don't get that luxury in basketball.
No. Now, Troy, I'll tell you tonight, I am missing the pep band because I do love the pep
Where's
band.
the pep band?
Well, Mr. Tinder and
band
some
strike?
pep band members are at Iowa State Honor Band today, so we didn't have a conductor.
Oh, we could have done that.
We could have. I mean, from
We
here.
could've, like-
They have drum majors,
Yeah.
right?
How hard can it be? He has a shirt that literally says, look at the guy with the stick.
Yeah, the dork with
Dork
the stick.
with the stick.
Yeah. All right, we're back to play. Oh, turnover there for the Tigers.
Kudelka's still in the game with 2
she's
fouls.
going to be the point guard tonight. She's just going to switch from the post to the point guard. Rewerts is wide open trying to get the ball. Back to the top.
They're kind of doing more of a spacing swing game now, trying to open it up in the middle a little bit more. That's a great pass.
Great pass. Kudelka with her hoop there. So she's now has 8.
Little high-low action. Got the Tigers moving. Really good pass to find underneath.
I wonder if they're going to try to pull the Tigers out of the zone with this high-low. They're going to have to hustle a lot or come out of that. Oh, Heiners with another basket.
Heiners has 10 now. She's having a great senior night so far.
Yeah.
She averages the most for the Tigers at about 11.5 points per game.
Oh,
And,
there, turnover there.
The rest of there's a big group of Tigers that are just around that 6 to 8 points. So scoring is usually distributed pretty evenly.
Oh, shoot. Nice
Bowman
shot
had a
there by
great
Emma
look.
Bowman.
Yep.
Missed there. Rebound by Kudelka, one of her normal 56 that she gets a game. Rewerts again. Oh, nope, skip pass. Shot from the corner. And rebound to Heiners. Emma Bowman going to push it up. Kinsey, she's going to shoot that ball.
Oh, just
Rebound to Thea. Blocked shot by Rhodes. She's tough, Rhodes. I remember her in volleyball. She just is very competitive.
has a good quick jump.
Oh, white ball. Rewerts right open, called for the ball, but a little bit high pass there. Couldn't quite get a handle on it.
So Heiners will take it out. Again, the score is 12-11 Cubs with 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Rewerts with some tough defense on Bowman. Pass, Thatcher back out.
The Cubs are in a little bit of a zone now, which opens up the outside shot if we can get a couple to fall.
Yeah, that'd be great. Kudelka just, that ball is like a magnet to her. It goes right to her.
Cubs working it around the outside again. A nice little cut by 13.
Nice, that was nice. Oh, and she got her own rebound, sort of.
Ball's on the
Oh,
floor.
jump ball
called.
called. I think Nevada was trying to get a timeout.
Somebody's yelling timeout. Could have been Nevada.
Could have been Nick Millhouse for all we know.
Could have been the referee calling timeout. He didn't know what to call.
So Cubs ball and the jump ball. Rado played some tough defense there on Kudelka. And another turnover. Gracious.
Yeah, there've been a lot of turnovers this game.
There have been. Oh, and substitution. Hannah Thatcher coming back in the game.
So 12-11.
5:18 left.
Oh, and that's a turnover on the press there.
Cubs passing around the arc. Yeah.
Tough.
Oh, missed it again, the bunny.
That could have been number 3
That
right
could have
there.
been. My goodness, I'm surprised they didn't call that. Oh, and now a foul, reaching foul on Rhodes, I think. Yep. Oh no, 51. Melee, excuse me, missed it. All right, into the game, Nessa Johnson and Emma Cruz. Rado and Miller head to the bench.
Let's see if the Tigers can get that lead back here. Bowman will try a 3, and she gets it.
Nice, makes it. So it's 14-12. Tigers with the lead. That was a nice shot. Kudelka with the bunny, and she's fouled.
Great cut right down the lane.
And that's a foul on Nessa. Oh, that's Nessa's second foul. Kudelka to the line. Do you want to jinx her too? You want to say what her...
she's a 99% free throw shooter.
She's only missed one all year.
Only missed one all year.
Shucks, that did not work as well as we'd planned.
Lying isn't.
So we're tied, 14-14.
Good effort tonight so far by the Tigers.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Nevada bringing a little more pressure.
Yeah,
now.
they bringing the heat this time. Oh, nice skip pass. Reverse
Up and
layup.
under.
Oh, and
Tigers is right
Heiners is there to get the rebound.
Cleans it up, and the
Nice.
Tigers retake the lead 16-14 with 4 minutes left in the half.
Heiners are just in the right spot at the right time there. Oh, that's another turnover. Coach Andy Eckert saying we're going to run 5. I think that's my favorite play, 5.
I love 5.
It's
I
the
mean, I don't
5-point
understand
play.
why we don't run 5 more.
We need to run the 5-point play even more often. I agree. Right, yeah.
Tigers working it around. Another
That's a travel. Yeah,
travel.
travel. Coach does not like that call.
Yeah,
Now, the guy at
technically
the end of the
first
bench down
contact.
there, in case
Tipping
you're
the ball,
wondering,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Nevada bench is Janice Yuki's son.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
Scott is his name. He is a Nevada coach. He's a Gilbert grad.
Very good.
Yeah. I forgot he coached there, and I don't know that I knew he coached Mill. Nessa Johnson with it in the corner. Skip pass over there, Cruz quickly to Heiners. She's going to put it up from the corner. Johnson with a nice rebound, good positioning. Shot by Bowman. Nice three-pointer.
2 in a row. She's heating up. 19-14 Tigers.
I love seeing the smiles on these girls when they make those baskets. They are so excited to. Oh, no foul there. A lot of contact. Kudelka with the shot, so it's 19-16. Kudelka now with 12 points.
One theory would be to really take it at her and try and get her third.
Yeah.
Tigers will take it inside.
Oh, nice. I thought that was going to be a turnover, but it went right to Emma
I think
Bowman.
that's where it was supposed to go.
Dangerous passes here. These up and overs make me nervous.
Yep.
All right, we're going to have substitution here. Bailey back in for the Cubs.
2:49 in the half. Tigers still hold a 19-16 lead.
Reworks is a tough defender.
Yeah.
She's got some long arms. Oh, travel called. Turnover for the Tigers there, so the Cubs will take it back down the other way.
Reports really has that long wingspan, and
Yes.
she has a quick jump too, really disrupting kind of the top. That's her assignment, is to kind of disrupt the passes between the guards and the
Yeah.
top.
She does a good job of that.
So Nevada's working it to the outside again here.
Get pass.
The Cubs work for it on offense. Tigers still in that kind of 1-2-2 zone.
Emma Cruz, nice job there. Collapsing on rework. Cubs just passing around. Oh, nice shot there. Good rebound by Thatcher.
Anna has it. Bowman will bring it up. Cross.
Nice bounce pass. Ooh, Thatcher cut right to the middle.
Tigers having a little more trouble figuring out the zone here.
Yep.
Minute 30 left. Tigers are up 3 here.
Both teams just taking their time on offense. They're not gonna get a bad shot. They're gonna work for a good one.
The teams look a little fatigued.
I was just gonna say that too. We look tired. Like, let's go ahead, just
Teams
toss
kinda
it around
look
up
like
there. See, some of these girls, like for the Cubs, I don't think Rewerts and Kadelka have been out yet. Same with Heiners and Emma Bowman. I don't think. Oh, Emma Bowman did have a break earlier, but Heiners I don't think has been out. We're gonna have a foul on the floor. I'm not sure. Maybe on Hannah Thatcher.
Anna or Nessa.
Yeah, that'll be on Hannah Thatcher. Substitutions here. Kenzie Miller, Thea Rado, Jordan Milhouse coming in. Emma Cruz, Emma Bowman, and Sarah Heiners head to the bench.
Let's go, Gilmore! Let's go!
Pass out to the corner here.
All right, that's a good shot. So we're tied up at 19. That's a shot by Maley. Purple ball there.
Goes off
Must have
the
gone off Thea, yeah.
46 seconds left.
They're gonna run Louisville. That's another one of my favorite plays.
Love Louisville.
Gosh.
Over the top
Lob pass there. No basket though.
Tigers recover good.
30 seconds remaining in the half. Skip pass.
Skip pass here.
22 seconds. Crowd kind of pumping on, getting that defense pumped up a little bit. Rewerts now with the ball, gives it to Kadelka. Nice,
turnover,
short time,
Tigers have it.
12 seconds. Gotta go. 9, 8. Turn and shoot. Milhouse.
Oh, halfway down.
Man. All right,
That
so
one
we're
either.
tied at halftime.
Yeah.
That is great for the Tigers. 19, that's very good.
Again, looking back at that game that was eons ago, the final score was Nevada winning 43-25. So,
I think we're gonna beat that total.
oh,
I think we're gonna get
jinxed,
more.
now you jinxed us.
I
too.
did. Shoot, right.
Man, we gotta just
Can't. You
just
have to
gotta
tell me
call
that
the
before I
game.
start.
Call the game. We'd be ahead right now if I would have jinxed Hannah.
Yeah,
If
you're
I
right.
won.
It's all your fault. I'm gonna say that. So we don't have any halftime entertainment tonight. This is kind of a disappointment. That means we have to like fill
We have
the
to fill
time.
time?
10,
Oh my
10
gosh.
minutes of time.
Holy cow.
We
I was
should've-
out of material 5 minutes ago.
Oh, we should have made a list of fun things to talk about.
I know. You know what? Usually, Mr. Danielson sends me. Have you heard this?
No.
Mr. Danielson usually sends me a list of 5 obscure words that I need to
Oh.
put into the broadcast. I didn't touch base with him.
Oh, who doesn't know?
He'll send me like, you gotta say pineapple.
I like to say recency.
Reese-
That's a new word. I learned it at a recency.
Isn't that a hotel chain?
No, I think that's Regency.
Oh, okay.
I think, isn't it? We were at a class with some other teachers, and this guy said, "Well, the recency," and he said it like 3 times, and
Yeah.
all of us were like, "Is it even a word?" So we all, of course, like looking it up on our phone. And yes.
It's a word.
So then Katie Charleston, who was there,
Yeah.
told Everett Charleston, and we're in a conversation. He's like, "Does the recency?" And I was like, Shut up, man. You cannot just say recency. I just learned that word. You can't just throw it out in conversation.
Can't just, yeah.
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 I had no idea that. Yeah, it's not a word I've used before.
Oh, I think BJ Tronis is going to be the halftime show. He's
Yes.
with the basketball, so I just assumed he's
No,
gonna
I
do
think he
something.
spends at least 10 minutes back in the back room selecting just the right game ball.
Is it
He's-
not sort of like a Tom Brady
He's
thing?
very,
like
it could be.
Inflategate?
It could be. He's very particular about the game ball. And
Okay.
I think sometimes they have to hide it because once when I was over there at the table, the game ball disappeared.
Oh, no.
And BJ came over and did not know where the game ball was. And it was not awesome.
Not a good situation.
No. BJ doesn't get perturbed,
Yeah?
but
He got a little perturbed?
he was a little perturbed with the
Okay.
disappearing of the game ball.
Should I
because-
go take it?
No.
Because it's just sitting
If
there
you
now.
do, you should wear like a costume so he doesn't know that it's you because
It's right on the camera.
he
I mean,
might.
you can see it right in front of...
We'd have to have Cole look away, not point the camera over there. Yeah. So you coach this winter, right?
Yeah.
You coach
yeah.
the girls or the boys?
The girls.
Oh yes, because your daughter is in.
She's in
Eighth grade.
grade. Yep. So
Is that the group you coached?
yes, it was. So this is how that situation goes. So I coached the boys for a few years, and then I was done coaching the boys.
Yeah.
I hadn't planned on coaching, and so various people asked me over and over, and I said no, and I said no, and I said no. And then there was one day, I don't know if I just misunderstood the question or whatever. I said yes, and apparently once you say yes,
You're done. You've signed
then
it.
you can't
can't
go
undo
back
it.
and say no.
No,
So you can say
uh-uh.
no 30 times. That
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
matter.
What?
But
One
one
yes
yes.
is all it takes.
So yeah, that's how Class B Schedule B contracts work.
Yeah, yes
So-
it is. And once you've signed it, you can't like undo it.
No.
So it's like a 5-year deal.
I hope
With I don't think there's a buyout clause either.
Oh no.
That's my understanding.
Oh, I thought I had one of those
No.
brand contracts.
No.
Where it's like 10 million
Yeah,
no matter
did
what.
you sign it secretly in the dark
We
of the
didn't-
night?
It wasn't released to the public that I know of.
Right.
Nobody called me for an interview about the stipulation of the contract.
For the buyout.
Yeah. They're probably still upset on how much I am getting paid to do it.
So how'd it go?
Really?
How was your season?
It was a good season. It was a good season, you know.
A lot of learning, I bet, at the 8th grade
There's
level.
a lot of learning. There's
Yeah,
a lot of learning,
excellent.
and it's it's just there's times where you just got to sit back and remember they're 8th grade girls, and even though we've gone through this 1,000
So it doesn't matter.
just like in the classroom. You know,
Right,
you
exactly.
you could say, like in my classroom, I could say, hey, be sure to shut down your computer.
Doesn't matter.
You're still 20.
Yeah, right.
But
An
no, I
8th grade
think
girl.
I guess for my philosophy, I just hope that it's still middle school, so I hope they enjoy it.
Right, that's the point.
Keep that perspective that they're learning, they're enjoying. Hopefully, they're still interested in going out next year.
Exactly.
And yeah, I think there's a good core there. Part of it is getting them. Is part of it too.
An 8th grade girl is a interesting breed.
I have one of those.
Yeah, I had one last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You never quite know what's gonna happen.
it's like watching like the weather. Like there's a forecast for how the week should go. In your head, that's how it should go. But
No.
then we
Then
live in
then
Iowa.
it's real.
So
Yeah.
there could be a blizzard anytime.
Anytime. Or not. It could be bright
Could
sunshine.
be bright and
you
sunny.
never know.
Could be bright and sunny.
Yeah.
And that could all happen within a period of
But like
2 hours.
today, for example, it was sunny,
Yeah.
and then the next day I knew it was snowing.
It's
Like I
snowing.
didn't even know that was in the forecast.
No.
That's the teenage girl. That's a great metaphor.
There you go.
Yes.
So love them to death.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And if they could actually put that forecast like in a mood ring or something,
Yeah.
then you would know.
Yeah, like you could just get a warning on your phone.
Yeah, it's like an Amber Alert.
Or a tornado warning, anything. Anything would be great. Teenage daughter warning.
Some sort of
Oh.
rating scale. Again, we probably have a rubric for that somewhere.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know how you develop a rubric for that. Because, yeah,
Constant assessment. Constant assessment.
constant feedback, that's for sure.
Pardon our teacher speak here on the
Yeah.
tonight. Probably a bad idea to put 2 education people on the cube at the same time.
Our tiger is down there dancing. He's very
Well, that's
energetic.
nice,
He comes out of that outfit really sweaty. You ever worn a mascot outfit?
No.
It's not that pleasant.
I wouldn't mind wearing it. It'd be me thinking about who had worn it before.
Yeah.
That's
I wore one when I was at Central,
Yeah.
and it smelled a lot like vomit in the head, and that was not pleasant.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and I did wonder, has someone actually vomited in
Yeah.
this, or no?
How's the little girl season?
Well, it's going very well. We
Yeah.
have 21 third and fourth graders,
Okay.
and then we have 43 fifth and sixth graders.
Oh wow.
We've got 26 kiddos that are sixth grade. That's a lot, and then 17 fifth graders.
26 sixth graders, huh?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's very cramped in the intermediate west gym with our 43 kiddos in there.
Sure. Sure.
But yeah, we've got the 3rd, the 10th, and the 17th, and then we're done.
We're done. Yeah.
Kind of a fast little season.
I got my boy playing in fifth
Oh yeah,
grade
you do.
too,
Right.
So
Yes.
it's partake in those as well.
Yes, because we see you or your wife picking up after practice.
Usually.
We are exiting the building.
Yep. That's right. It's a great thing. I'm glad that they started that a few years back.
I am too. It's great.
And I think it'll be a good little feeder program.
Yes.
for-
That's the goal anyway. Let's hope. But kind of like you said, we want girls and boys that enjoy playing the game and they want to keep playing the game. That's the point. Get them up here in high school and have them still want to put on a uniform and play some basketball. And have fun. And learn. Seem like little goals, but they're gigantic.
Yep. And it's something, it's a society that really puts a lot of emphasis on sports, which is great. But
Yeah.
there are times, even myself, I've lost the focus on what it's really supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's a game,
It's a game, and they're 5 or 10 or 13
or even 17.
or even 17. They're not always going to make the best choices. Oh. We have had, so my, this would be my 3rd year coaching. I coached Molly as a 3rd grader, 4th grader, and a 5th grader. And this year I've had a game ended a tie.
Okay.
Had never seen that before.
Okay.
We even had an overtime, but no one scored.
No one scored.
So
Call it good.
the same day, another team, someone fouled out in the 3rd quarter.
Oh,
That's an achievement.
that's a
And then my last game, we had a girl get a technical foul. So all 3 of those are brand new experiences
Brand new
for me.
experiences.
Yes.
I got my first technical foul last year.
Oh, like you yourself.
Yeah, me myself.
Oh, okay.
And I played it up pretty
See.
good because that's not usually a bad. Well, it's not. Even in this case, it's not a bad one. But I played it up pretty good with Chris because
Oh.
what I got it for was calling a timeout. He didn't have any left.
Oh.
So it wasn't. One of
It's
those.
not like you threw a tantrum and got a
No,
technical.
no.
It was more like a Chris Webber.
It was a Chris Webber.
It
It
was
was
a Chris
exactly what it
Webber,
was.
yeah,
So we
right.
were down. I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 in the closing seconds, and I knew we didn't have any timeouts, but we took a shot. We had a good shot, and the shot missed, and it was going to the corner, and our girl grabbed it, and she was falling out of bounds. It was just like one of those. Oh! And right when I did it, I'm like,
Chris Webber
don't
did.
have it.
Shoot.
But it was fun telling Chris that one in the office really saw him really good with Chris.
I got it.
But his reaction, he started laughing at me before I even told him what had happened. So I was like, oh darn, I was really hoping
That was
it's not the way I was.
anticlimactic.
I know, I was hoping this was going to go a different way. I wanted to
Yeah.
get yelled at for a little while.
All right, we're ready to start. That was a quick 10 minutes. We
It was
did it,
quick.
Troy. Way to go. All right, Tigers start with the ball. That's exciting. Cole Schrader's, of course, showing you. Oh, there must be a delay. 'Cause
There's
I'm-
about an 8 second.
Okay. Oh, shot. Oh, it must have gone out of bounds.
It went out. It hit
Off
hit the
got
top.
it.
So, at any rate, we're still tied. If you're just tuning in, it's 19-19.
Just started in the 3rd quarter. Good start for the Tigers. Shot from the corner. That's Maley. Shoot.
It's the second one
Bailey.
she's hit from the corner.
Yeah, she's got 10 now of the Cubs. So the only 2 Cubs that have scored are Kadelka and Maley. That's it. Nobody else has put one in the hoop tonight.
We shouldn't guard it.
No, just guard those 2. That'd be
My
good
philosophy.
strategy.
That's why I'm a middle schooler.
Yeah. Yes, put 2 on Maley, 2 on Kadelka, and 1 can just have those other 3.
That's right. That one misses back rim, but it comes out on top, so the Cubs get a second chance at it here.
Up. Passing it around. Oh, shoot. That just landed in Kadetta's lap. Jump. Oh, what are we calling here?
We did call
Are we
it.
calling a foul?
Jump out of the Cubs.
Ball.
I thought the guy closest to us was going to call a foul.
I
The
did
other
too.
guy-
He put up one hand. That usually is an indicator of a foul.
The other
But
guy
then we
across the way indicated. No,
Kudelka with a shot. She's just so tall. We're going to have a foul on someone.
It's just another one of those situations of being able to reach over
24,
the top.
so foul on Rado. I hope Kenzie guards Kudelka. That's a fun matchup.
Right now, it's right there. Tigers do trail 22-19 early going in the third.
Tigers with a little bit of sag defense here. Oh, shoot. Jordan. Oh, ball rims out. Rado with the rebound. Tigers pushing up the court. Millhouse shot doesn't go down. Kudelka with the rebound.
Again, with the height of Kudelka, it's one and done most of the time for the Tigers here. So,
Even when we do box out.
yep.
Rewerts now dribbling up top.
Corner three-pointer again.
Again, she drains it. That's her second one of the half from that same spot. That's Maylee. Oh, and that's a turnover. Bowman just a little too high there for Millhouse to get it.
Yep. Cubs already got to a 6-point advantage here after 2 leads from the corner. And
Oh, Maylee again this quarter, but doesn't shoot it that time.
that look again.
Oh, and now she's back. Oh, thank goodness. I thought she was going to shoot it again. Reworks
Pass,
down
but
low.
they Get it out. Another three-pointer try. Attempt.
Nice. Nice rebound by Sarah Heiners there. Bowman at the point. Heiners is going to shoot that three. Short. Gets her own rebound. Puts up a little jumper. Rado with the rebound. That's going to be a foul on Rhodes, I think.
Couple opportunities for the Tigers. See one go through the hoop here, I think, for a little confidence boost.
45 is not a choice. You just called a foul on 45. That's not a number. Yeah, 43, Rhodes. Okay, that's good. I mean, 45 is, of course, a number.
Right.
Holly Lester would tell me that was incorrect, but
Real number.
it's not even a number on the roster.
Not an available option.
No. So Thea's going to shoot two.
That's a kind of foul call you'd see like in Kansas.
It's a foul on that guy on the bench.
45. Had 45 on the roster for 5 years. That's okay.
He gets all the fouls.
That's all the fouls.
Oh, Rado misses them both. Substitutions, Thatcher, Cruz, and that's it? Oh, she hasn't come in. She's going to come in.
she's gonna come in.
Johnson's going to come in for Rado.
There you go.
Tigers ball. Tigers could use the basket here. I want a
could use a
three.
basket.
5 minutes left here in the third period. Scoreboard is incorrect. So even if we did show the scoreboard right now, it'd say the wrong thing.
Why is it incorrect?
Well, it says period 2
Oh.
or period 3. Turnover or a steal?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. One or both of those. Oh, 51 from the corner. No, she's not going to shoot it.
Great feed inside.
Oh, Kudelka misses that shot. Oh, and then Tiger fans really wanted a foul on that ball.
Yeah. Cubs will get another shot at it here. Just get
Rhodes
past
to
it,
Rewerts. Corner shot again. Misses. Heiners with the rebound.
Yeah, when they get it to Rewerts in the middle there, she doesn't look like she's really looking to take a shot.
No, I agree. I was thinking that also.
Looking to dish it or kick it back out.
Sarah Heiners making some fancy eyes at people. I don't know. She needs to maybe work on her ESP. She clearly has a message that people aren't getting.
Good.
Nice
good
pass.
cut.
Oh,
Couldn't quite get it. Kicks back out to Bowman. Bowman will take it inside. And
tipped by
intercepted by just the
Kudelka.
height coming into play there again.
Oh, Johnson overplays a little bit there.
Shot on the baseline, and this is
Nice play by Nessa. Kudelka about had that in her possession, but Nessa tipped it out. Oh, timeout. 30-second timeout called by Barbier.
good timeout to maybe talk things over here.
Oh, full timeout.
The Tigers have yet to score in the half.
Yeah.
Over 4 minutes in. Still within striking distance, 20
For sure.
25-19.
Yes.
Get some confidence here. Let's see the ball go through one time. Huge thing.
Tight game in the whatever game comes first. JV game, right? That's who plays?
yeah.
Tied.
Yeah.
A short time left, and then Nevada managed to make a three-pointer and then 2 free throws. So they ended up winning by 5, but it was a much tighter game than that.
Sure.
It was exciting.
It was. I came back in about the time it was wrapping up, and I came in right at the time to see Nevada hit that 3-point.
Yeah. So Casey Rewerts and Kudelka just walked side by side. They are not very much different in height there.
Really?
Yeah. I was kind of surprised by that.
That's a great job for somebody who has his height.
Yeah, nice shot.
Hannah Thatcher.
Hannah Thatcher with a 3 from the far side. So it's 22-25. Cubs in the lead.
I was saying Rewerts really causes a lot of havoc up there on top.
She
her,
does.
her size and her she's very athletic for her size too, so it makes it tough to
Just
pass that
so
ball around.
long. Tigers just are not really letting Kudelka get the ball on offense right now. She's getting a rebound, like that offensive rebound, and the putback, but she's not really getting the ball in the offensive flow.
No, and that's they get inside and get those quick shots, or get those close shots. It makes it tough to block her out and rebound her. So that's a big play there, a foul on
Hiders.
which it is only her first foul,
Yeah.
but that puts Kudelka back on the line for the end. So like you were saying, there's
Yeah.
still only 2 Nevada Cubs that have scored.
Still crazy. Theorato back in the game also. Bowman saying set it up. Rado playing outside. That's fun. Cubs are into one in a man team.
Tigers are just in their 5-out offense, trying to stretch the floor as much as they can.
Yep.
Side to side.
That's the Johnson with the fake, getting Rewerts up off her feet.
Good
Nice
feed.
pass. Oh, shoot.
Couldn't quite convert it. It
Nope.
was a great cut, great
It
look.
was.
Just couldn't get it to fall.
Oh, tight. There you go. Oh, Tigers are going to get called for a foul there. Thought they had nice position there.
I thought so too.
I don't know if they're going to call that foul on Thea. Oh, her third.
Kudelka misses the front end.
Yeah, she missed it. All right,
Steve
so
Miller, Jordan Millhouse, and
Sarah Heiners.
all
Yep.
back into the Tigers.
So Heiners and Rado both in right now. I like that. I like when both the tall girls play at the same time. It's fun. Says the not tall girl.
And actually, Tigers is still actually only got 3 girls scored. Heiners with 12, Bowman with 6, and
Thatcher. Yeah. Oh. Great shot.
passing for it.
Shoot. Kinsey was tripped a little bit on her way to that pass. Didn't quite get there. So the Cubs take over.
Tigers down 7 here. Need a stop and need a bucket.
Oh, missed. A miss by Kudelka. Rebound by Heiners. Kudelka not only does a great job rebounding, but she stays on the defensive girl until they get going.
Yep.
She swipes a lot of them out of our hands. Kenzie dribbles
Really
it in.
having trouble getting open looks right now.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of revolving around the three-point line. They just can't get anything going for them.
Those long passes or make it tricky. The defense is just in our face once we get the ball. 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
29-22 is the score.
Cubs leading.
Lead is
Very
tend
patient.
to probably be patient.
Yeah,
Probably
right.
will take
Getting the last shot.
I'm guessing.
Oh, wide open
Look
shot here
inside
coming
with
for
10 seconds
13.
left.
Oh,
Man, around and out. Tigers
7
still have a
seconds.
chance.
Go.
to score.
5,
Bucket
4,
here would be big.
3, 2, 1. Oh, a little short. Kenzie Miller put one up there right at the buzzer, but it was short. So in that quarter, Cubs outscore the Tigers 10-3.
Yep. Only bucket was the three-pointer by
Yeah,
Thatcher
Hannah
there.
Thatcher's 3 was the only.
Remember what I said to you?
Yeah, jinxed him. Ooh. No, I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember you.
I don't. Shucks. So we'll have the boys game after this, right? But not senior night for the boys. The boys still have some home games.
No, because they didn't pass, so they don't get
They,
to go on.
they all get to come back next year. That's
Come back,
fine.
so.
They're fun to watch. I like them.
Yep.
Then the girls, first round. What do they call it? Regionals, districts,
You know, I don't know. Because
sub-districts.
we have to be different. I don't know. Because boys and girls have to call it different things. I think
Yes.
they just start off with
Regional.
but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, what I think is interesting was I went to go find that on the girls' site today, and it's not there.
Oh, really?
Like the games aren't on there, but they're out. Like we know we play West Marshall, but like the girls' union site doesn't have
Maybe
those
they're
games.
going to do like a TV reveal.
Like
Everybody
the,
knows it, but then
yeah,
they're going to make
like
this
the
big
lottery,
announcement.
like the NBA lottery.
Yeah.
So I was trying to see who Nevada plays. I have no idea who Nevada plays, but not us. We play
I looked
at
at it a
West
while ago.
Marshall.
If I remember when I looked at it, we would actually host
After
the district fight.
oh, Stacy Johnson accidentally with the horn, but
Oh, what?
accidental.
It was a trick to distract the
Yeah.
defense.
Yes.
Hit that, Kenzie. Oh,
No.
just off.
Oh,
He had tried to get in there and mix it up. And
yeah. And so did Heiners.
Yeah.
No, to no avail. Cubs ball. Well,
Three
she's
open
going to
three
pop it
again.
from the corner. Oh, missed.
Chance
Rebounded
to,
by Bowman.
I was going to say maybe a chance to run there, but Tigers do a good job of getting back.
Oh, shoot. Turnover. Reworks with the ball down low. Doesn't
Still not
shoot it.
looking to
Kadelka shoots it from the elbow. And that is, she has a really nice follow
Yeah,
through.
she really has a good touch.
She has the form shooting we practice with our little ones.
It's such a great thing when a big boys or girls just has the touch to be able to.
Yeah, make that shot. Good try by Jordan Millhouse there in the corner. Be Cubs ball.
The first half, the Cubs threw a lot of balls away. But we just haven't seen that this half.
Yeah, we have not. They really tightened that up. Thatcher now back in the game. Miller goes to the bench. Nice.
Good step through
Nice
there.
job, Thea. Nice steal. Nice pass. Bounce. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. Nice job. Hannah Thatcher with a great touch there to get it to Jordan. That makes it 31-24. Cubs lead with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
Still plenty of time. Just need to get a few stops. Obviously.
Yeah, they need to disrupt this Cub offense. Rhodes making Sarah Heiner's eyes at her offensive team. Yeah, do that. Rhodes, oh.
Right to Thea.
Nice,
Good
right
job.
to Thea.
Good effort.
Yep. Bowman pushing it up.
And she'll get
Great
the call.
contact there, that's good. Foul gonna be on Rhodes, I think.
I like that she was aggressive with that.
Yeah.
Elka kind of had to pay attention to Heiners outside, so she had the
right.
lane open to take it.
That'll be the third foul on Rhodes. Bowman makes the first, so it's 31-25 now.
We're at the exactly at the 6-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. That family makes the Rhodes rolls, like the cinnamon rolls.
God, those are good. Those are good rolls. All right, so it's now 26-31 after that made free throw. So Tigers are down 5.
Defense on the outside by Thatcher.
Tell you what, that Thatcher family, they can play some defense. I have Sarah on my 5th and 6th grade team, and she is tough. Tough defender. Oh, what do we got here?
I think they're going to give him the timeout.
Timeout? Yep, timeout, Cubs. There'll be a 30-second timeout. Good thinking by the coach there to get that timeout. Well, actually, the player, Rhodes, called that. Patty Rhodes was the one on the court who made that call.
We've got 31-26, 19 seconds on the clock. Luckily, that's just the timeout clock. The Tigers showing some good signs of life here in the last couple of minutes. 5-point game. In the fourth quarter, that means it's anybody's game.
That's right. Exactly. So 5:34 is our actual game time left, not 19 seconds, thank goodness. Cubs ball here, out of bounds. Rhodes with it in the corner. It's gonna go. Oh, it's
nice job again. They tried to force it into Kadelka a couple times. Run with it, girls, run. Got numbers.
A lot of reaching.
A lot of reaching.
Yeah.
She had thought about ball.
She did. I thought she was going to shoot that, but nope. Oh, too slow.
Holden will.
Oh.
She does get fouled. See if they call it on the ground.
Are we going to call that on 43? Because that'd be 4 on her.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, no, 53? Oh, 35. Gosh, that dyslexia gets
It's
me.
45.
45 again.
Second foul.
That's tough when you can get the foul from the bench.
All right, Tigers get the ball back. Bonus situation really is a big deal. Only 3 fouls on each team this half, so it'll take a while for teams to get into the bonus. Working it around the outside. Bowman takes it to the middle again. Sees Thatcher. Oh! Just couldn't quite get it to go.
Tigers trying to do the same thing as the Cubs there down low on the defensive rebound, trying to just harass that rebounder.
And I was going to say, this was about the time I saw a game earlier this year where when we played Roland Story, we were only 4 points down or so. And
yes.
Roland
they
Story
went
into slow mode.
That's not my favorite part of the game.
That's why I am an advocate of the shot clock, to be honest with you. I think I get why you do it. If I was a coach, I'd do the same thing.
Right.
If I had an opportunity late in the game, but it's just something that I just think kind of takes away from the game. So. Some point
Cubs are just
the
playing
Tigers,
keep
you have
away
to
here.
Think about fouling. As a defense, it's just wearing it down.
Just
it's murder.
Not your favorite. Dead. Oh, good try, Sarah Heiner. Let it go. Substitution here. Nessa Johnson and Millhouse coming in for Rado and Miller.
Coach Barbieri will take a timeout here to talk it over while he has a chance.
We have a timeout, full timeout taken by the Tigers. 3:15 of the stall game is going to be a lot for me to handle.
Yeah,
Might
I was
have to
really
turn off the
surprised. Like I
mics.
said, it was even a little closer when we played Roland Story.
Yes, and they did. I remember that because I was like, really, so much time left in the game. Yeah, you know, at 6-on-6, you couldn't do a lot of that stall game. Maybe we should go back to that.
There you go.
I did see 25 years.
It's been that long. It's probably
Yes,
right.
because they celebrated the last 6-on-6 with the Hubbard Rad team, and yep. sure remember getting my butt kicked by that group. I'll tell you that right now. I think that was Lisa
Would they have
Brinkmeyer.
been in the conference at the time? Or that?
Well, no, I don't think so.
No?
I don't know.
Guard
but
or forward?
I was a guard.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my senior year I had to learn how to shoot, and that did not
That
go
didn't
well.
go well.
No.
So it was right in that era that they
Yes, my
transitioned.
junior year was the last 6-on-6,
Gotcha.
and I think Lisa Brinkmeyer, who now works for the girls' union, She did play at Hubbard Grad, but I think that was her senior year.
Wow.
She was tough. I did not appreciate playing her usually. All right, we're gonna go man to man, try to get the Veda. Oh, ball.
Oh, what a pass.
That was a great pass. Sarah Heiners did not see that coming. She was a defensive back who didn't see the ball, but did not get called for a penalty.
Even to be able to see that is just really amazing. Tigers need some help here.
Yeah, they do. We got to make some baskets here. Foul on Emma.
Decision. See if they pressure the ball.
And we're gonna full court press. This is what I saw him practicing yesterday. That full court press. What are you gonna do? Oh, baseball pass. Oh my gracious. 3 dribbles and Kudelka just puts in a layup. That was a great pass.
Yeah, it was tremendous.
Baseball pass beyond the half-court line. Over the shoulder catch.
Don't know if she got both feet down.
I don't know.
Get in there. Oh, in and out from Millhouse.
Shoot. Nessa Johnson going after the rebound. It's 35-26. Cubs are ahead here with 2:30 left in the game. Tigers are in a man-to-man. Need a steal or...
Pretty quick to get in that bonus.
Ian Thatcher will not be afraid to mix it up either. Oh, foul there. Called on Heiners. That'll be her second. That's a team 5th. Cubs with the ball out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call Kudelka for a push-off, I think. Yeah, right, I agree. Good call. Kudelka just kind of forearmed Heiners away from there.
So Kudelka picks up her third now. Probably not going to come into factor here.
Probably not. Rhodes has done a great job not fouling this half also. She got 1, but stayed away from the foul. Emma Bowman going to shoot the 3.
Oh, that one was halfway down
in
too.
And out. Dang it.
2 of them that were literally halfway down.
Good pressure by the Tigers. Kudelka playing the point guard again.
Another really...
Gosh, seriously. UConn's going to have a great time with her. Oh, what is she doing? 51 with a foul. That's Maley. I don't think she appreciated the defense that was being played on her. And Kudelka is pleading her case about something. Bowman with the ball up top, waits for a screen. Nessa. Oh, and Jordan zagged when Nessa thought she would zag, and that's a turnover. 1:27 left in the game. That was a quick foul.
All there.
Foul on Emma Bowman.
1:26 left. The score: the Cubs 35, Tigers 26. So the next foul, the Navy will go to the free throw line.
Kudelka gets it off the inbound. Oh, and popped out of her hands by Jordan Millhouse. Heiners with the ball. Oh, that may have been a travel. Oh. Foul on Thatcher.
Minute 10 left. With Kudelka on the free throw line. Which is a shame because he only has 22 now. We had held him the lower average.
Substitution, Kenzie Miller coming back in. Johnson headed to the bench. I'd like to know the design on Kudelka's socks. Tigers were tricked by that. But it was not sure. Oh, Nevada pulls off the line. So now it's just Tigers. I think we could get this rebound if she misses. But she doesn't. So now it's 37-26, a minute left in the game. Nice move, and that's we're going to have an and one here. Kadelka called for the foul. Basket's good.
It's on 43 throws. I think a little offense, defense substitution.
Yes, yeah. So Miller back out, Johnson in. Emma Bowman at the line, makes the first. Oh, makes the shot, not the first. It'd be great if we got another shot, but I don't think that's how it works.
We could go talk to him and see.
Yeah, see, we could just plead, please. Exactly 1 minute left now. Tigers down by 8, 37-29. Nevada just took a full timeout. Now, who's coming to do the boys' game with you?
I think Trent is.
Trent Becker.
That's what he said. He'd be here to do the boys' game. So, do you have other obligations during the boys' game, or just okay?
Nope, just sit and relax and enjoy.
Okay.
Try to remain calm.
You're doing a great job.
The boys, I tend to get more riled up during the boys' game.
Do you?
Yeah.
No.
Mr. Tinder and I just had a conversation about, he's kind of out of that coaching phase for Blake.
Yeah.
And how he can just sit at a game and relax. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what that's like. I'm not very good at that.
Yeah. I used to be much better, I think.
At being calm during the game?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've actually gotten worse as I've gotten older.
I'm just not, it's not a, luckily I have plenty of years ahead of me to be the, I don't know. I'm going to have to work on just enjoying the game versus trying to coach the game.
I do pretty good most of the time.
Oh, that's totally a 6-on-6 move right there.
There you go.
Nice. Did you see that?
That was perfect.
Well, they brought the other girl in
the other girl
out of
over,
bounds. Emma Bowman with the shot doesn't go in. Gonna have a foul here on Nessa Johnson, I think.
Yeah. Nothing to lose there.
No, exactly. Kenzie Miller's gonna come back
That shot goes down and suddenly you got a 5-point game. So close. They've had 3 within the last just couple of minutes. 3 3-pointers that have just been
in and
off
out.
the mark.
It's too bad. Johnson goes to the bench. Rhodes going to the line. Makes it. So it's now 38-29 with 2 seconds left.
Have you checked the app lately? How many viewers do we have now?
Oh, I should check that
Let's see if
out.
we've got still 1 and it's you.
1. No, because these guys are watching it
Oh,
too.
there you go. Got 2 of them then. Bowman takes a 3-pointer just off the mark. And that'll go back to the Cubs. Nessa Johnson will come in here. 42.3 seconds left. 9-point lead for the Cubs. And a foul on the Tigers as they try to extend the game here.
This says 14.
Holy cow!
Look at us go.
Are we trending?
We're not quite trending. But good news, we have 1 thumbs up and no thumbs down.
No thumbs down?
That's great. I'm gonna thumbs up us. Just, I have to sign in. That seems like a lot of work.
At least they're thumbs downing us privately in their own living rooms.
It's true. It's a fair point. Oh, Kadelka is shooting. Oh, Dan Jones is watching, he says. Well, hey, Dan Jones.
Well, hey, Danny.
Good to know. He's probably sitting at home, enjoying some quiet time. Oh, shoot. Kenzie Miller. Oh, Jordan. Oh. Foul.
28 seconds left. It's, really good effort by the Tigers tonight.
First half, stellar.
First half, stellar. Had a...
Oh, and my brother also watching.
Okay.
He's the one watching. Hooray.
He's the... You could count on you, Will.
Oh, it's good. I'm only related to one of the watchers.
There you go.
Did she just miss that? Yes, so missed the first one.
The great...
Makes the second.
Great season for the girls. You always want to win that senior night game, but
Gosh, you do.
they got postseason to look forward to.
Oh, man.
Emma just misses 19 seconds left here, up
12.
12.
Shoot. Oh,
Guessing at this point,
Cubs are going to send in some substitutes.
guess we're going to see some substitutions and
Grace Francis is going to come in along with Elizabeth Wessels and Addison Worm.
I think Coach Eckert's over there telling Coach Barbier that he has a 12-point play, so
Does.
they're going to sign that.
He does. He worked on that during lunch today.
Yeah. He's a business guy, so
He
I'm
is.
sure
He knows the
has-
math.
Yeah. There's some sort of equation.
Yeah, Art. If it goes in and hits more than one place. Our seniors go out of the game. Heiners and Miller head to the bench. Nice ovation from our crowd.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Yes. Another free throw made there. Another substitution coming for the Cubs. Amelia Jones is going to come in.
Did we say what? Did you happen to mention when that game was?
It's a Saturday.
This Saturday?
No,
No.
not tomorrow. A week from today?
Okay.
A week from tomorrow, I mean. I guess today's Friday, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had when I said that,
Yeah.
I was thinking in my head it was Tuesday. That's how this week's gone.
Well, no. Luckily, today is not Tuesday.
Yeah, I just got really happy.
Tomorrow.
It's Friday.
Tomorrow is sleeping day. Where do you get to go tomorrow for your little kid?
Ames, I believe.
Oh, that's
Ames,
not
I
far.
believe.
You should
No.
bring your own warm-up balls.
Oh, okay.
Literally.
Good idea. Yeah, now that you mentioned, I think we ran into that last year.
Yep. All right, that's the ball game. So the Tigers end up losing here 43-29. And we will have senior night. Do you cut us off now, or you just leave us on?
Are they doing the presentation now, or
I believe so.
we could? Do you think we stay on
We
for
could
that?
stay on and have it honor our seniors,
Sounds
Tiger
good to me.
senior parents, and brothers. I think Ben Heiner should probably go out and also go out on the court, right?
I would think so. I haven't seen Ben in a while.
He's right here.
I know.
Wolf Spirit. You should call him Wolf Spirit when you get the chance.
Yeah. Okay.
He'd really appreciate it.
Ow.
Ow! Yeah, do that when you say it too. He'll love it. So we just have those two, Sarah and Kinsey.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, while we're sitting here with a little downtime,
Sure.
I've noticed that the boys wear the shorts at all different lengths now for the basketball.
You mean like?
Like some of them are wearing the like very long shorts.
Okay. Yeah.
Others, like this young gentleman over here standing in the doorway,
Uh huh.
have the short shorts.
Yeah.
Not quite the Larry Bird, but that's a lot more leg than I'm used to seeing.
Right. I think like when I was in high school they weren't so bad, but in middle school we had shorts that like I mean
Rivaled volleyball shorts.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good way to put it. I was gonna go like European swimsuit, but
Yeah.
I think volleyball shorts would be a more like you're sitting there like tucking them down.
Yeah,
you're
like can't imagine.
is it yeah. Yeah. I prefer just the nice little mid like just above the knee.
I feel like though the trend is to go a little bit shorter.
They're going
now.
short again,
Yeah.
which shocks me.
And
I
our
would've
boys roll
never
their
guessed
shorts.
that. Yeah, the boys
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
I knew the girls did that some, but I didn't know the boys.
No,
did.
you have to check that out tonight.
That's one trend I would have never guessed would have never come back.
Oh, gracious.
It's hilarious.
Someone just fell next to us. You all right? Everything okay? All right, so here we go. Sarah Heiner is being introduced to the crowd here. Sarah is Wade and Lori Heiner. She's played basketball throughout high school, of course. She also plays volleyball, soccer, and FFA.
Wow.
Oh, and she's a mentor. Awesome. Love
This
the
is
mentor.
not to steal the thunder away from what's going on here. This is actually the first senior class that I taught.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Sarah, a little
Congratulations to
emotional
Sarah.
tonight. Love her. Good for her. Sarah's still got one more senior night to go because she plays soccer. Kenzie Miller now coming out. Scott and Susan, of course. She's a twin.
Yeah.
She's played basketball throughout. She also does cross country and track. She's an NHS
There you go.
and junior Rotarian.
Iowa State University and travel the world. Please
travel the world at the same time?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's how it works, actually. I think you have to do one, then the other. So there's our seniors there. I hope Cole's getting them.
Very cool. Congratulations,
These girls have worked hard, that's for sure. Great leaders on and off the court. Glad to have them. And now we're done. Great job. Awkward silence.
Well, thank you very much
Hey, you
for
bet.
helping out tonight.
You bet.
It was fun.
Yes. Now you get to relax a little bit.
I'm
Do you
gonna
cut
go-
us off or do you have a new thing?
I'm going to cut us off because I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
So I'm going to go grab a bite.
Go get it.
Boys
yeah,
game
get
will
some
start in
food.
about 15 minutes. And
All right. Well, good luck to you and Trent.
Sounds good.
Let me know if he calls in sick.
I will.
I'll be here relaxing.
Will do.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Great. Thanks. Sign it
right.
out.
All right, we are back for Game 2 of the Heart of Iowa Activities Conference doubleheader. This is Trent Becker jumping in for Schnormeyer, kind of a tag team situation.
Yeah.
Troy Style will be back for Game 2.
Yep, I'm back for Game 2. Mrs. Schnormeyer came down with type A influenza between games.
I thought she was just going home to read that memo that everybody's talking about. We heard you guys talking about it.
Dropped the memo bomb, yeah.
Yeah, one of the most notorious memos. I read it. I don't understand what happened or what's going on.
Well, I was talking about Mr. Danilson's weekly update. I don't know.
What's that?
I thought it was Mr. Danilson's weekly update we were talking about, but
Yeah, that's probably one of the things that I like the least about leaving the middle school for the high school is I don't get the weekly memos.
I can forward them.
Mike
They're
Names.
interesting.
I'll send them for them. I'll put them on the internet and whatnot. So we're here at Game 2, and the girls play first, as they always do in this conference. Pretty good first game. Tigers played Nevada tough. Kind of the game 15 points, but I don't think it was that big of a blowout. I watched most of the fourth quarter.
Yep, it was a 5-point game when Nevada went into kind of stall mode there, and then Tigers couldn't get a couple shots to go down that really could have tightened things up, and the opposite ends up happening in that situation where it kind of balloons and doesn't really show what a competitive game that was. They're announcing the starting lineups right now for Nevada. We'll get over to the Tigers here. Again, it is not senior night for the boys because they have a couple home games left to go here, so their senior night won't be until next week.
Troy, why don't you go ahead and give us the starting lineups when you...
All right, Tommy Doyle is starting tonight, who does happen to be a senior, so I guess they're still allowing seniors to play even though it's not senior night.
Hey, Tommy Doyle will give a lot of minutes for the Tigers, so he's a guy that plays a lot, even though he doesn't start every game.
Exactly. Matt Berge comes in as a junior this year. Will Turner,
Pretty good junior class for the Tigers, Will Turner and Matt Berge both.
leading points per game player for the Tigers is Will Turner. Also happens to be my son's 5th grade basketball coach. Tony Toronis comes onto the court, freshman this year, number 21. And Garrison Holt, another senior. As I told Norma, this is my first group that I taught in Gilbert as 8th graders, so
I was just thinking about that today. It's just kind of weird that these guys are seniors. Practically raised Garrison Holt, provided most of the voice of reason in his life. His father, Tyler, just kind of the way he's on the school board, he could fire me, couldn't he? Well, Tyler's a great guy. I was just having a little fun with him. He's just sitting right down here from us. I have fun. He's my good friend. Plays cards in my basement occasionally.
very tight basketball game. Last time these two teams met, again, 2 months ago, so an eternity in basketball age, but 61 to 70, the Tigers fell at Nevada.
Tigers had a decent lead, went into the fourth quarter, got outscored 23 to 6 or something like that. So we'll go with the action here. The ball's thrown in the air. It's going to be controlled by Nevada. They're wearing the black costumes with the white stripes. Tigers are in their home whites. I'll try to learn the Bear Cubs names. Knocked away there by Berge. Tried to feed it in on the post to Luke Murfeld. Trent Stahl, Jack Higgins, Luke Murfeld, Devin C. and Amunique Wilkerson. Ball underneath to Wilkerson.
Wilkerson gets the lay in there.
Drive the baseline, kick it out to Holt. He'll get a three, and he makes it. Quickly 3-2, just 25 seconds into the game. Tigers have come out with a little man-to-man press. Nevada breaks the press pretty easily there. Now they'll set up their offense. Tigers in a man-to-man. They're not. They're in a zone, aren't they? They showed a little man-to-man, but they've kind of...
Yeah, it does look like a zone.
Kick back out. Slick purple shoes there by Trent Stahl, their guard. Look at the pass cross court, thought about shooting. Cubs really nifty passing here, doing a great job of kicking around the perimeter. Now Stahl in. He's going to step through two Tigers and get the bucket. It's 4-3, Nevada leads. Hope down in the corner where he made the three. Quickly guarded by Wilkerson. Tried to get the ball into Tommy Doyle streaking the baseline. Couldn't get it to him. Swiped back away. Sometimes I forget we have video, Troy. I don't need to describe every painstaking pass. Swiped away there by Tony Toronis. Tony's going to go coast to coast. He'll go up in traffic. Ball's blocked. Tigers have it. Holt under the basket with all kinds of Cubs draped on him. He gets it out. Nice job by Holt. Turner's pass, he swiped, tried to feed Toronis on the baseline. The Nevada Cubs are coached by Chris Henson. He's a good friend of mine. Goes to the Cornerstone Church of Ames, where I fellowship. Had his daughter in Sunday school before. Chris is a good guy. Middle school baseball coach. He coached, I don't think he does anymore. He used to coach 8th grade baseball.
Sure. I think you mentioned the Cubs are doing a really good job of working that ball around. Good ball movement.
Wilkerson's going to get the loose ball, and he'll go up put it. He think they're going to have a foul. So I don't think the Tigers have recognized Wilkerson was still under the basket. He gets a steal, puts it up, makes the basket. He's going to get a free throw. It's 6-3 Cubs with the free throw pending.
A really good effort there on Wilkerson. Wilkerson is about 6'4", pretty athletic. And he misses the and one opportunity. So Tigers trail 6-3 with about 5.5 left in the half. Third quarter, excuse me.
Will Turner, the Tigers' leading scorer, will give it to Holt. He'll shoot the wide open three. Garrison Holt feeling it tonight. He's got 2 threes and accounts for all 6 of the Tiger points. Somebody's going to get all the points. Might as well be Garrison Holt. Garrison's a good guy. Stahl drives in traffic, kind of out of control. Somehow he comes out of it with the ball. Knocked away there by Berge.
Good job of Matt stepping in front of that entry bounce pass.
Yeah, 14, Luke Merrifield. I don't know what his dimensions are. He's a big wide body.
I got him at the 6'6" on the program.
6'6" and some shoulders.
And does have 2.
Does have 2 shoulders. Wilkerson with the ball in the paint now, and Turner slaps it away. They're going to call a jump ball. I thought they could have called the foul on Turner, but they called the jump ball. I think that's a reasonable call, Troy.
Yep. Yeah, I think he originally slapped it away, and then both kind of got their hands on the ball. So
if you're a Tiger, you really like that. If you're a Cub, you probably hoping it was a foul. Berge on the high post. They're running him right at the.
The Cubs are now in a man, or excuse me, a zone.
Turner tried to get it into Doyle, but
You're right, Trent, I think I'm fatigued.
You have broadcast fatigue. I've been there.
Fatigue.
I've been there. And it used to be because I had to listen to Tim Day all night.
Well, it's fatiguing whether you're broadcasting or not. 3-pointer up for Nevada there, just off as the Tigers bring it back down.
That's Tyler Sandsgaard that shot the 3, no good. Now Turner in the lane, hits a floater. 8-6, Tigers lead. The floater by Turner. The first person not named Garrison Holt to score for the Cubs. They're going to call block on Holt. That's kind of a 50-50 call. I thought Holt had gotten some position. That's going to allow Murfeld to go get a couple shots.
I don't know, the way that played out, I question why that's a and one, because he caught the ball coming down into Holt and then went up for the shot. It is what it is.
Free throw no good. Turner will get the rebound. It was perplexing, Troy. We'll just move on. 8-8. Nevada really extending the defense out, even 22-23 feet.
Yeah.
Turner with the long 3 off the iron, no good. Tipped out. Turner tips it to Berge. Now Berge's going to go up in traffic. Blocked out of bounds.
Got a tie game at 8 points apiece for the teams here. 4 minutes, exactly halfway through the first quarter.
Matt Oakey has checked in the game. We didn't recognize that. Turner's going to go into traffic. Tried to get the Hulk under the basket. You're going to say it was off Nevada and Tigers are going to keep it. I have no idea. Troy, the ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, I think
it may have ricocheted off somebody. They can't go under the hood and review high school basketball.
But if you're not sure, you can't just call it a jump ball. Official underneath said that he didn't have a view of it, so he relied on the outside official.
Turner's shot was no good, and Berge has it go out of bounds off his hands. Nevada will send in a couple of fresh bodies. Devin C. will check back in, as will 21 Jacob Strotman. So Oki, Turner, Hulk, Berge, and Toronis on the floor for the Tigers. They're going to go into a little trap full court press. Good pressure by the Tigers. See if they get a turnover. They do. Turner will knock the ball away. Berge was open under the basket. Tigers just missed some open guys here. We'll see if they can get that straightened out. Around the horn it goes. Hulk shot no good off Berge, out of bounds. Pretty frenetic pace so far in the game here.
Two teams that like to get up and down the court, which is fun basketball to watch, as Ben Simonides comes into the game.
Yeah, I had to look at the roster. I know him, but I almost said Adam.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. With brothers, sometimes I get the names wrong, believe it or not.
As we, Mr. Schnormeyer and I talked about before, in the game before, I think Joel Franz and I did a game last year where Mary Thatcher scored 10 points or so. And Mary Thatcher was in 8th grade at the time. So
yeah, that's couldn't have happened. Trent Stahl will hit the 15-footer. It's 10-8. Cubs lead the Tigers. Of course, you're referring to Hannah Thatcher, her sister. Berge from the top of the key, just inside the three-point line, ties it at 10. They put Ben in there to kind of help on that press. Pretty quick guard. Cubs break the press. I'm going to say a walk. 21, Jacob Strotman with the walk. Caught the ball and kind of didn't know what to do if he should go up or take a dribble, and didn't either.
Henningsen enters into the lineup for the Tigers. So you've got Hulk, Simonides, let's see, Aki, Doyle, and Henningsen in for the Tigers right now.
Matt Oki, a sharp shooter, really good around the perimeter. Doyle's trapped on the baseline. Gets the Hulk under the basket. He'll go up in traffic. Really good job of Garrison Hulk using his body. Kind of get turned around there. He'll make the basket. It's 12-10 now. Tigers lead.
They really did a good job of getting some leverage.
They're going to call the foul on Hulk. He was backpedaling a bit. I think if he'd have just planted his feet.
Problem I have with that, though, is that the rule is actually legal guarding position. And to me,
He was in the
he's in a legal guarding position. That's a, I don't know. Again, try not to get too critical for us, but that's always one that's bugged me. That looked like a no call.
So if you see a guy backpedaling, just run him over and you'll get a block call every time is the thinking on that. Murfeld stuck under the basket. Has to throw back out front to Stahl. Stahl dribbles and shoots it. Wilkerson's going to go get the rebound in traffic. Put it back up, but no good. Now the ball's ricocheting on the floor. I'm going to call Henningsen just fell down. Unfortunately, he fell right into the legs of Jacob Strotman and knocked him down.
That's just one of those hustle plays where it just kind of happens.
So that's the fourth foul on the Tigers. 0 fouls called on the Cubs so far. I'm just saying if it continues that pace, Troy, it could be a big advantage for the Cubs. Could be. To never have any fouls called. Oki's going to get the steal. It's a 2-on-1 break. Oki will give it back to Simonides. Back to Oki. Nice job by Ben Simonides giving it back to Oki. Oki puts it in.
Tigers really trying to pressure the ball underneath. Cubs are having a little trouble with it getting it up the court, but
Strotman almost carried that ball at about midcourt. Cubs have brought a lot of fans tonight. Full house here on this side of the court, too, for the Tigers.
shot for C.
So foul on the rebound. C shot was no good. I think they're going to get Tommy Doyle, but I'm not sure. He was right in that vicinity. He got smacked in the face. He's probably thinking, actually going to call it on Jeff Redmond. A lot of times the officials will give Jeff Redmond a foul when he comes out of the locker room, just in the hallway out there, because he just looks like a foul. I have Redmond and Turner in my, they call it success seminar.
Yep.
It's home base, essentially.
Yeah.
And those guys are fun to talk basketball. I've had some really good conversations. I didn't really know Will. I knew Redmond a little bit. I didn't really know Will. Wilkerson's going to go baseline. Boy, that's tough to defend. He misses the shot. It's going to go off Nevada's foot. Tigers maintain possession. Dominique Wilkerson's pretty athletic. He can move in traffic. So Berge and Toronis will bring the ball up. Oki, Doyle, and Henningsen still on the floor for the Tigers. 1:05 to go in the first quarter. Tigers lead 14-10. Ball just goes through Berge's fingers. Trent Stahl will pull the loose ball. Dribbled it down. Really had no desire to go to the basket there. And Nevada will set up their offense. You know anybody listening at home? Do we have any confirmed listeners?
We just saw that there were 14 listeners online, so
you can look on the
one or
YouTube.
two of them might have been us, but
Yeah.
we'll. It says how many are watching at time as Nevada hits a 3 there at the C.
Devin C puts in the left-handed 3. I love left-handed shooters. That was a pretty looking shot.
Good entry pass to Berge as Henningsen puts one up.
It's going to go. They didn't really point. The official didn't really point.
Based on the way everybody's walking, I'm going to say it's Nevada.
Nevada will get the ball. I couldn't tell who it went off of. Tigers been a little sloppy on the passes. They get that straightened out. It'll help. Wilkerson is open. Well defended by Turner, and it's going to be off Wilkerson's knee out of bounds. Tigers are going to get possession.
Tremendous hustle play there by Turner.
Wilkerson went up. I don't know if he was thinking about flushing that one, but Turner knocked it off of his lap, his thigh, knee maybe, and went out of bounds. Which would have been a bunny basket. 14-13, Tigers lead 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Oki on the baseline, really not much there. Wilkerson comes out to address him. That's not a good matchup for the Tigers. That is a good thing for the Tigers. They'll get the last shot, but doesn't go.
Good look at the end there. Tigers having working the ball pretty well, getting it inside. It's more of a kind of a 1-3-1-ish pressure zone that they're facing tonight from Nevada. So you can get the ball into the middle against that. You generally either kick it out to the corner or get one underneath for an easy look at the dump off on the low post. But so far pretty good. Like you said, this is going to be an up and down game. This is not going to be a stalling type of thing where you can take your eyes off it and not miss much. So 14-13, Tigers up 1 after the first quarter.
Yeah, barring miraculous run in the playoffs. These are probably not two state tournament basketball teams, but pretty fun first quarter to watch.
Yep.
Both teams playing really hard and getting after it, and up and down. Nevada's teams always play like that. They play pretty fast-paced, and I don't think the Tigers mind doing that. I don't know that I would call them that's kind of their mantra, but they're not going to have much of a choice tonight because Nevada will move the ball around quickly. But trail to the Tigers 14-13. Really nobody for the Tigers with a ton of points or a ton of fouls. Garrison Oak, I think, has 6 points.
Nevada with a ton of fouls.
Garrison Oak with 2 threes in the first quarter, I believe, leads the Tigers scoring. He's not on the floor right now, so his name's not up on the marquee, the beautiful scoreboard over there, being run by Bram Janvrin, one of my disciples.
Nevada starts with the ball in the second half here. Nice cut.
Wilkerson gets the backdoor look and puts it up off the glass and good. That gives the Cubs the 1-point lead, 15-14. They're not going to let Turner square up and shoot that far from the basket. I think no, that ball's stolen away. Doyle was trying to get it to Turner. They're going to say no shot before the basket. Call a foul. I think Tommy Doyle getting back on defense is going to be whistled there. So senior night in the girls' game, you had Sarah Heiners and Kenzie Miller. Yeah.
Sarah had a really good first half.
I would consider if you had to have me list my all-time team for the Tigers, Sarah Heiners would get some votes. Pretty good ball player.
Yep.
Ball knocked away by Turner. Goes out of bounds. Nevada will retain possession. Tigers are coached by head coach B.J. Toronis, Randy Sneezik, Jerry Hales, Carl Toronis over there helping, as does Jake Hansen. The real brain trust of all that is James Pollard. He draws up most of the plays, I think, for the Tigers.
He did that for us. I got to have James as a manager for us when he was in 7th grade, so that was a lot of fun. Great kid.
Foul's going to be whistled on Tony Toronis. Had a good chat with his mom out in the hallway before the game, Sarah Toronis. One of my co-workers when I first moved to Ames. She taught at Ames High when I lived there, when I moved to the Gilbert area. Fantastic teacher.
So the Tigers are in the violation bonus now, where they have 7 fouls and there are still none called on the Cubs.
Tommy Doyle missed the rebound. It was put quickly back in by Murfeld. Now into the basket to Tommy Doyle, and he's going to get a chance for an N1.
Nice little look there and good strong finish by Tommy.
And the sarcastic applause from the Tiger faithful. First foul called on the Nevada Cubs comes at the 7:02.
Tommy with a chance to tie the game. Where Trent said 7:02 in the second quarter, and it is now 17-17.
Tie ball game, really good high school basketball game here tonight at the Gilbert Roundhouse. The cross-county rivals, the Nevada Bear Cubs. Murfeld up on the block, goes up left-handed, no good, but they're going to call Wilkerson for going up Tommy Doyle's ladder. Wilkerson had kind of out-jumped him, but I think he had gained a little advantage by...
So those are 2 quick fouls, both on Wilkerson, which can have an effect. Wilkerson is the second highest points per game player for the Cubs. So the Tigers with a chance to regain the lead in the ball game here. Kind of got a feeling that's how this game is going to go. A little bit of momentum swing after momentum swing here. Another entry pass to Thompson, and he gets another and one opportunity. He just kind of hung out. Again, that's kind of a spot in the zone where you can kind of get lost underneath, and Nevada does lose track of him. Good pass right underneath, and Tommy finishes with a chance for an and one.
The aforementioned Tim Day was wondering how he could access the broadcast of tonight's game. Ball's bouncing on the floor. Nobody goes after it. Nevada will come out with it.
Was he able to figure that info out?
Another shot there by Devin C. He doesn't have Twitter.
He doesn't have Twitter?
Well, I put a link on our Facebook page, too.
Okay. There's a link on your Facebook page, Tim. Oh, wait, he can't hear us.
Doyle gets the basket. 21-19 Tigers lead now.
Doyle carrying the team on his back right now. 8 points in a row, or 7 points in a row for Tom. This was NBA Jam, he'd be on fire. Good entry pass over the top. Nice block by Tommy. He is in beast mode right now. Another pass to Tommy with the assist. He's looking to get the assist. Oh, can't quite get it. And I think they're going to call a foul on Polk there in that scramble for the rebound.
Veda's Coach Hinson giving the ref an earful. I'm not really sure why.
Not exactly sure what's going on. And that'll be, actually that's Garrison's third foul of the half here.
5:45 to go. We probably won't see Gary much more in this quarter. He's going to untuck his shirt.
I think he also has some blood on him possibly. So not only is he got in foul trouble, he's also wounded.
He's got some blood in the kidney area. Hopefully somebody didn't try to harvest one of his kidneys while he was playing.
Well, you never know what happens down low on the block sometimes.
It's vicious under the basket. We've got
and we got some more conversation here.
3-man basketball huddle. Whatever it is, BJ Tronis is in hysterical laughter about the entire thing. Maybe it was just to go, did you hear about the memo that was released today? Let's reset. Tigers lead 21-19. Trent Stall's at the free throw line shooting some free throws. 5:45 to go in the quarter. Rattles the first one around, it goes in. Redmond and Berrigan down low with Turner and Oki also on the free throw line. Tony Tronis is the safety man. Jack Cahill in, which is interesting. My wife has an uncle named Jack Cahill, but that's not him.
Oh,
her Uncle Jack's probably about 83. Second free throw up and good.
this fine young gentleman doesn't look a day over 60.
Tried to get the ball to Berge, but he had turned his back on Torona, so another turnover. I don't know how many the Tigers have in this quarter, or this half, but it's several. Shot up no good. Oki will get the rebound. He gets it to Berge now. He's going to go up strong to the rack. It's good.
Little contact there, but no call either way.
23-21 now, Tigers lead. Veda's done a pretty good job breaking the press. They haven't had too much trouble. Driving the baseline, shot's no good. That was just a bad spot to shoot from.
Oki with a couple rebounds in a row, and that one gets up and away from Rudman. So Nevada back down, 23-21. Tigers, 4:55 left. That's a four. Okay.
I'm going to call Will Turner for the slap. Doyle and Tanner Henningsen check in. That is the 9th or 10th team foul.
10th team foul.
foul. Have they changed it? 10th team foul. 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 10th team fo Must just be the 9th, because otherwise they wouldn't switch, let subs come in until. First free throw by Tyler Sandsgaard is good. Lead just now won for the Tigers, 23-22, 4:53 to go first half. Second free throw is up and good too. Chris Henson's going to call a timeout, a 30-second timeout. When he does, we'll always thank the Booster Club for ponying up a lot of money for all this equipment and stuff. It's kind of a fun time to be in Gilbert, a lot of stuff going on here. You saw the architect rendition out in the lobby of all the new changes in our buildings. All of our 4 of our buildings will see some pretty significant construction coming in.
Yeah, a little bit different than the bonds that have been done in at least the past couple, because it's not just one building you're putting up. It's improvements and much needed allocated space to several buildings.
Talk maybe more about that at halftime if we have a minute.
Sure.
Gotta talk about something, Troy.
Well, we might as well. Our audience would probably prefer we didn't, but we're going to anyway.
So Turner Oki, Tanner Henningsen, he's got the ball now, and then Matt Berge is also out there. Tigers with another errant pass. I'm not trying to pick on the Tigers. It's just not been a very good half of passing. Tigers been a little sloppy with the ball. Let's credit Nevada. Good defense by them has been the reason for a lot of those passes. Tigers just have not taken care of the ball. The long inbounds pass to Tanner Henningsen. Saw his little sister when I walked in the gym. Hey, Mr. Becker. There's nothing better than that sound when one of your fans. Oki with the long three, it's good. Tigers kind of needed that. They've been stuck at 23 for a while.
Because of a 3-point lead. Pressure again. Nevada's handling that pressure, like you said, pretty well, but at the same time, the Tigers aren't getting burned on it most of the time where they're giving up an easy bucket on the back end. That's one of the dangers of being in the press, is that you can give up easy buckets.
A lot of times they've broken it and had somebody on the back door here wide open. They haven't taken advantage of that yet.
No.
A ball knocked out of bounds there. Good defense by Berge. Cubs will inbounds. Trying to get it into Murfeld. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Turner. Good defense by the Tigers again. Berge and Turner.
Halfway through the second quarter here, 4:04 to go.
What we got on halftime? Do we have a big halftime celebration? Any dancing or something like that?
Tiger went out and danced a little bit during halftime last game.
Tigers kind of had a breakdown in the inbounds, but they get lucky. The missed bunny there by Jack Cahill, and the Tigers get the rebound. Turner will drive in the lane, kick it out to Oki. That ball might have been tipped. I think it was. Misses. Berge's got the rebound now. Turner will fire a three, top of the key, in and out, no good. Henningsen banging under the boards, but couldn't come down with it.
Good entry pass down low. Both teams have been susceptible to that this game.
On pass to Oki under the basket. He'll somehow get the landing gear down. Shot's no good, but tipped out. Turner will get a look. He's going to get fouled by Wilkerson. That'll be his third, Troy.
Yep. Yeah, that's a big point in this game, again, because very athletic, very tall. Big defensive and scoring option both for the Cubs, and I would imagine he'll probably set for the remainder of the half.
Ball came out of Turner's hands kind of weird. I thought maybe there was a little contact there. Kind of a late whistle, but a whistle nonetheless. First free throw is no good. Turnus will check back in for Henningsen now. Oki will stay on the floor with Berge, Tommy Doyle, and Turner, and Toronis.
There's got to be some really good conversations on the end of the bench between Jake Hansen, Carl Toronis, James Pollard, and Mason Tharp, I would think. It's got to be some...
Probably the memo. I'm guessing they're breaking down the memo released by the Trump administration today. It's big news. I'm still not sure what it is, but it's big news. Stahl will get a three on the far side, off the iron, no good. And Doyle gets that one, almost went out of his reach.
Are you trying to say you didn't get the memo?
I did not get the memo. Oki
Nice
somehow...
little scoop. Oh, how did that come out?
I think they're going to say offensive interference. Berge grabbed the net or got his hand caught in the net. That's a good call.
It is. I don't know how that ball snuck out. It looked like it was going to go down.
Kind of a tough shot for Oki. He was kind of fading away, puts it up to the left hand, almost went down. 26-23. Tigers lead under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Nevada did look backdoor on that press break. Like I said, they're going to get a shot, but no good. Keep the possession rebound. Tronos knocks it away from Stahl. He's going to get whistled for a foul. I think that is Tony's third.
Ben Simedinas will come check back in for Tony. That'll be a 2-shot foul since we have committed too many acts of violation this half.
It's been a pretty physical first half. I don't think anybody will question that.
No.
The fouls are 10 for the Tigers, only 4 for the Cubs. I'm not saying that's not fair. I think it's just the way it's gone.
Yeah, I would tend to agree.
So under 2:45 now to play in the first half. Tigers still lead by 1. Oki will get a look on the near side, and he swishes one in. Beautiful high arcing shot by Matt Oki. Extends the Tiger lead to 4.
Tigers still in that press.
Murfield now on the block. He'll put up the left hand, no good. Rebound knocked around. Credit Turner with tipping that ball to Matt Berge.
Yeah, those are the little things you don't always get to see. Is those tips on the rebounds can make a big difference. Oki for another. Swishes his third one through in this quarter, I believe.
That wasn't horribly defended, Troy. Somebody was right there on him, but good job of shooting in traffic by Matt Oki. Like I said, he is a sharpshooter. He can drain it from out there. Under 2 minutes to go now. Tigers' biggest lead of the game, I believe, 32-25.
Yep. Puts Oki up to 11 points on the night.
Stahl will get a look at the free throw line, hard off the iron. Semedinas will run down the rebound. They'll push it up quick.
Good job, good decision of pulling that basketball back out there.
Running Berge off the high post all night's been pretty good.
Open again. Oh, half one down. Sorry, I went a little bit Gus Johnson on you there. Sorry.
Sound like Dan Dockich a little bit too. Tigers' half-court defense has been much better. Long three up, off the iron and good. Boy, good shooter's kiss there by Tyler Sandsgaard.
Gotta check those rims. Home rims aren't supposed to do that.
Right at a minute to play here in the first half. Turner will get a look on the far side for the 3-ball, and it's good. Tigers heating it up from outside. Lead back to 7 now, under a minute to go in the first half.
Dangerous pass there.
Was. Ball's knocked around, but right back into Trent Stahl's hand. He's going to drive in traffic. So that foul's going to go on the Tigers, and I think that was a reasonable call, but the Cubs are really forcing the issue and really kind of getting the Tigers back on their heels. Foul's going to be on Will Turner, his second.
Again, just from my officiating days, I've never liked it when the offense initiates the contact against a maybe stationary defender. To me, that's more of a no call. But that's the way they've been calling it all night. So as long as you're consistent, then.
Stahl makes both free throws. Turner will go out. Tanner Henningsen will come in him. They don't want Turner to pick up his third here with just 35 seconds to go in the first half. Ben Semedinas doing a very nice job handling the ball at the point guard when he's been in there. Henningsen out dribbling. Give it back out to Oki. 25 seconds on the game clock. Really good man-to-man defense here by Nevada. Tigers content with running the clock down now. 15 seconds. Doyle will get the 3 on the far side. It's in and good. Tigers have really worn out the baseline threes tonight. 10 seconds. Cubs really not urgently getting the ball up the floor. They are going to get a shot off here. It's the first half comes to an end, but it's a errant shot. Misses everything. That's how we'll end. 38-30. Very entertaining first half. Tigers lead.
Tremendous first half by Tommy Doyle there. That's his 10th point of the first half. And, hit that outside shot, so he's done some damage inside, outside.
He's got 10 points. Oki with 11 to pace the Tigers in the first half. We are going to have the dance team come out and entertain you here. You'll see those on your screen here in just a minute. Cole Schrader, our fantastic photojournalist. He's kind of an up-and-comer. They have like in the amateur broadcast monthly newsletters that go out, the Cole Schrader, the up-and-comers over there on the right-hand side.
Well-deserving.
Oh, we do kind of joke around, but we appreciate Cole filling in. He's done, I think, a football game and a couple basketball games for us this year. Sure. and wrestling. He did the one wrestling broadcast we had. They brought Chris Billings out of retirement for that.
Very good.
Did a good job.
Did he? Who did he do it with? Was he with somebody, or did he?
Did it by himself most of the night. I actually helped him a little bit, kind of at the end. I came up to tear everything down, put it away, and but I don't say a whole lot when because I don't really know that much about wrestling. So I end up sounding stupid, more stupid than normal is what I should say.
Yeah, me doing a wrestling broadcast would be even worse than me doing a basketball game. If you can believe that.
My son Isaac's wrestled, your son Nicholas wrestled, so I probably learned more about wrestling the last 3 or 4 years since we started doing broadcasts and my son wrestling than I have in my whole life.
Sure.
Been to a couple Iowa State wrestling meets this year when they knocked off West Virginia.
Yeah, you were there that one? I was at that one as well. That was a fun day.
Yeah.
That was a very fun day.
Yeah, it was very, one of those very hotly contested duels where it was just really close. And we ended up losing a wrestler out of that. Somebody got mad after the match and transferred. And I had no idea. You were there. You didn't know that happened. It wasn't that obvious. Well, it might have been to some. It wasn't to me. Getting entertained here at the halftime.
Do you have the names? Got Melanie Vogel out there.
Melanie Vogel, Jill Hubner, Lauren White.
Who's in the back? I can't see. I'm not sure who that is.
The Sneller girl.
Oh, sure, yes.
And I can't remember the other girl's name. I'm terrible.
Yeah.
They did a great job. We're sorry we didn't know all their
I
names.
tried to do a good thing there, and
I almost said their name. I was going to say their names, but the reason I stopped was I didn't know all their names. I didn't say it.
You gotta give me one of those visual signs. Like, I don't know the names. It is tough, even at the middle school. We have. How many do we have at the high school here? Probably 400 and some odd.
Oh, over 400. Probably less than 450, somewhere in there.
I think we're at about 375 at the middle school right now. So
Well,
a lot of times I walk by, I'm like, I know your face, and the name will come to me after I walk by. But
I know the vast majority of students here at the high school because I worked at the middle school.
Yeah.
But there is more kids that didn't go to middle school here now than you'd think. There's quite a few, and I actually have a few of them in my study hall that didn't go to middle school here and have transferred in or moved in.
And that surprises me when I don't get over to the building a ton, but almost every time I come here, there's a kid that walks by. I'm certain I'm like, I've had all these classes now, but I'm sure you were not at the middle school when I was teaching, so it makes it interesting. But that's a good problem to have here. We have students coming in, unlike other districts where there's a lot of districts in Iowa where kids are going away.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's okay for us to toot our own horn here because we're awesome and we don't mind talking about it. But I generally ask kids, especially if they open enroll or they move in from Ames or other. And I don't mean this to sound disparaging. Ames that's not doing it or wherever they're from. How is it different here? What do you like about Gilbert? Do you think this is a good place for you? Overwhelmingly, I don't know if I've ever had anybody go, I hate it here.
Yeah.
This is horrible. Generally, they say it's been a good move and it's a good school. And, they're doing much better here than they would ever district. I just said Ames because we have a few that have moved here
It's
from
about
Ames.
50-50 in and out from Ames due to the
Also,
launch and everything.
Yeah, I know some kids from Gilbert that have open enrolled at Ames, and it's went very well for them there too. So,
Yep.
sometimes there's Bobby Redmond. Speaking of super alumni, he's currently a freshman at college. That's what his sweatshirt said.
So
It's
that's college. That's where I want to. What's tuition at college?
I don't know. Can't be that bad.
Can't be.
Well, that was the same one worn by John Belushi in the hit movie Animal House.
Could be. Looks familiar. Got a feeling college went well for John Belushi.
I actually took one of those, those quizzes that pop up on the Twitter.
Yeah.
How well do you know? There was trivia about Animal House, and it was really sad that I got all of them, but like one of them right.
Yeah. They say you feel so proud when you get them right, and then you start reflecting on what that really means on those quizzes, and then makes you rethink your life a little bit.
Yeah. We had senior night for the girls' game. I think in the past most of the time we do have senior night, have both boys and girls, all the seniors recognized.
Yeah.
The boys still have another home game, so they're going to do that. It's like in a week. It's actually right before the Tigers will start their playoff run.
Sure.
But Sarah Heiners and Kenzie Miller, our senior girls tonight. Sad to see them go. A ton of underclassmen on the girls team that played a lot this year, and I think things certainly look right. You've got to coach any of those girls?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I take that back. I started off in 7th last year and moved up to 8th. But
So those guys
I would
are
even say in the 8th grade, this is Jen Stormeyer and I talked about this a little bit earlier tonight. We try and make it fun and try and make it engaging. And my speech to them after the last game, we played Ballard. Ballard had a really good team for our last game, and we were pretty much competitive most of the games we were in this year. And they kind of really took it to us, and I just told them, this is just one game, and I really think there's a lot of potential in that grade, and just give it a chance if you have an interest in basketball. Give it a chance in high school, because you don't get that. There's no redos on that. You don't get a go back in 10 years and think, gosh, I wish I would have gone for basketball.
I say that a lot to kids about many things, sports, the drama department, band, things like that. But when you get to be old like us, you look back and think, I kind of wish I had maybe done band or done the dramas. We've got super good programs for both of those at the middle school and high school level, and intermediate school level for that matter.
Sure.
I mean, I'd put our crew up against any school. Fantastic group there. Our coaches do a good job. The first year, this year, the split season, that's kind of new for Gilbert, where the boys did wrestling until Christmas break, and then now they're doing basketball. And did the girls do anything before Christmas break, or did they play?
We had basketball before Christmas.
So the girls started. Did their regular season.
It was as far as the change, it was about 2 weeks earlier that we started, and the games wrap up before Christmas, so that season changes. There's probably technically 3 to 4 weeks shorter, but as far as timing with other middle school sports, like the season was still actually technically longer than the volleyball, football season and the baseball season, so it lines up really well time-wise. It was just kind of not complaining, but I mean, we started our basketball season a couple of weeks before the high school starts and wrap up. We'd be wrapping up this week actually, so this would have been our last week. And I think last year I was in favor of it just because I thought last year I felt it got a little long, and honestly, just scheduling wise, as far as the amount of practice that we had, and this is not just to say because the varsity and all the high schools, when they practice it, of course they should bump you, but the times that we would get bumped because of a mega night like tonight, we couldn't have practice anyway, or you had to go before school, and we just didn't have to deal with that nearly as much because you had enough gyms where they were having a mega night, the East Gym's open where you can go practice, where you just didn't have that before. So as far as number of practices and stuff, I really don't think there was a big increase in the amount of that type of court time. Sure. I mean, it's played the same amount of games, so
good. Well, thanks for investing a lot of time, and I know you get paid for that, but it's still an investment, and you and I have both done that a little bit here in the Gilbert community. And
sure. Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out with the next couple of years, and if that has any effect on participation or anything like that. I don't think it will. I think there are several boys that I see out playing basketball for sure that wrestled would not have. They would have wrestled and not played. So
good. Yeah. Now they did that. I grew up in Southwest Iowa, Atlantic, Iowa. We did the split season like that in our conference. So all of our conference schools did that.
Yeah.
And I did both years of middle school, as did my brother, and many kids did it. I don't know what the eventual, how you see that play out. Because my guess is the first year, second year, I think that would be one that might grow after a few years, and we'll see how that plays out with our numbers in our high school wrestling program. And our basketball program. You might actually see wrestling go up, basketball come down a little bit. You never know. Yeah. I'd encourage a lot of kids, you got 30-some kids out for basketball in middle school. Hey, why not try basketball?
Well, when Mr. Billings was here, obviously a big wrestling fan, and we had numbers of 30, 36, 37, 38 when I was coaching boys, which it wasn't that I wanted to get rid of any of the kids, but we just kind of had to have a realistic conversation with some of them. Like, there's you can play on a B team or a C team, or you can give wrestling a try. If you want to play basketball, that's great, but just giving them that option.
Sure. You wrestle 3 times usually every meet. You wrestle 3 times, so It just depends on what you want to do here. We'll be back to the action now. The Tigers will have the ball to start the second half. They'll send their starting 5 back out there, I believe.
Yeah, same group that started for the Tigers tonight.
Berge on the high post most of the night. That's where he starts the second half. That ball is tipped away from Toronis. Trent Stahl gets the steal, and Nevada's working really hard on defense, and it's paid off. A lot of steals tonight. Some of it because of the good defense, some of it because the Tigers just simply have had some miscues. Stahl's going to get open look on the baseline. He'll nail the 3 to start things in the second half. So the 8-point lead down to 5 quickly.
A couple of forced passes early on here from the Tigers again.
That ball went to Nevada. It was kicked. Sorry.
Like you said, some of it's that Nevada really does get after it on the defensive end, but some of it too is just the Tigers are being a little careless of the ball. As a foul called there on Stahl.
Him and Tommy Doyle in a pleasant conversation. Both guys had a smile on their face. I kind of like to see that during a game. Long 3 by Turner, off the mark. Tipped out, Nevada will push quickly up the floor. Will Turner, another great job of defending on a fast break, but somehow got that ball in. Jack Higgins got it up and good. Berge went up, Wilkerson blocked it. He's going to get called for his 4th foul. Just 59 seconds into the second half.
That's a big call right there, because again, that's number 4. So, yep, here comes the sub.
Berge's first free throw is good. Wilkerson will head to the bench. He's going to be relieved by Jacob Stratman. Stratman, an 11th grader. 39-35, Tigers lead. Second free throw up good. It's 40-35 now. 7:01 to go in the third quarter. Berge tried to go for the foul and runs into Devin C.
Yeah, it's a pretty big collision there. Couldn't see that. Nobody got dinged up there, actually.
It's one thing as a coach, you wouldn't get upset with a player that's just the first foul on Berge. That's good news. Tigers have racked up a few in the first half. I think they had a dozen or so. Ball on the block, well pinched off there by the Tigers, and Toronis is going to for the steal. Credit Garrison Holt with good defense on that. I can't even keep up with the pace here.
I know, it's just kind of watching on TV. Wow, dangerous pass there. Good job of calling that in by Garrison. Interior, nice little high-low again. That's worked all night long when they've been able to get that ball in the middle of Berge and a nice dump down underneath.
Berge, a good passing big man, gets the ball to Tommy Doyle on the baseline. Well, Turner knocks it out of bounds, and the Tiger faithful cheer the good defense, as they should. Tigers full court pressing. Toronis guarding the inbounds.
Another tip pass. Tigers have switched their press up a little bit. They're kind of put 2 guys on the entry pass, trying to deny that a little bit more.
Good defense again by the Tigers. Garrison Holt, the shot. Whoa, nifty move by Will Turner there. I looked down at my score sheet and missed the shot, but it sounded good from here.
There's a little underneath kind of scoop finger roll that went beautifully off the glass.
They're called Tommy Doyle for a block. Might have been a case where the official anticipated the foul. I don't know that there necessarily was an egregious foul, but 5:39 to go in the third quarter, 44-35. Cubs will inbounds under the basket. The inbounds. They've had a couple good inbounds plays. That one's going to, Stratman's going to get a bunny. They got lucky and missed one. That pass right under the basket. Doyle will go up off the glass.
Tommy's up to 14 on the night.
Tom
Great
Doyle
night for him.
Having one of his better games of the season statistically. Stahl will shoot in traffic. Had a loud shot. Ball bounced around. Toronis will come out with it. He'll put it quickly the other way. Just lost the grips on it. Go right back to Stahl. held up in traffic. He sat on the bench a lot in the first half with fouls. And Chris Henson will call a full timeout.
I'd say Tommy not only statistically but also just looks wise.
Yeah.
I think on the hot or not scale, he's really brought up his game tonight too.
Fun guy to watch, funny family. I saw his mom, Nancy, longtime employee of the middle school, one of our coworkers, one of my favorite coworkers of all time.
Agreed.
Nancy Doyle and her husband, or just embarrassingly handsome husband, Mark Doyle. I remember one time driving, I almost wrecked. His sign was on the back of one of the Satellite buses in Ames. I couldn't believe how handsome he was. I almost crashed into the back of the bus. Nancy agreed. I told her that story. She goes, I agree. She's not going to argue with me about that.
And Nancy's still coming sub for us every once in a while now. Always nice to talk to her and catch up.
Tom Doyle, a state medalist golfer. I haven't heard what he's doing next year. If he's going to continue to play golf in college, or if he's just going to go study, or if he's maybe going into the Marine Corps. We don't know.
I heard he was going to go out to Montana and just get lost.
He'll find himself. He'll get a Volkswagen van, and whatever he does, I'm sure he'll be successful. Tom Doyle, pretty short kid. 46-39. Tigers lead, 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Okie back in the game. Hot shooting, Matt Okie. Turner's going to drive baseline. Foot one up the right hand.
Doyle angle, he almost got it. Tommy.
Doyle gets the rebound in traffic, puts it back up, was fouled. Jacob Stropman's going to get whistled for the foul. Doyle will shoot a couple of free throws. This is the first one. Tommy with 14 points. Matt Okie with 11 on the floor right now for the Tigers. Long rebound going to be controlled by Nevada, so Doyle gets the line but can't convert each shot. He gets another rebound. He's got to be getting close to 10 rebounds too, I'm
He's got to
guessing.
be pushing a double-double here.
12-footer up off the glass. Good soft touch by Turner. Gets the basket to go. Stahl just dribbles through the press. And Stahl, pretty gritty point guard. He's going to try to go all the way, and does, up on Berge and gets it to go in. That's pretty well done, Troy.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Okie will get an open look in the corner. High arcing three, and it's good. I think getting Matt Okie the ball in the corner will be productive for the Tigers.
It's his fourth triple of the night.
Under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. 10-point lead now by the Tigers. I believe that's the biggest of the night. Stahl's three, no good. Rebound in traffic by Stropman. Shot blocked by Tommy Doyle. It's on the floor. It's a scrum.
Good play there on the scrum. Got the timeout called to keep the possession.
Official blew the whistle. Didn't really indicate anything, but I think the Tigers got the timeout.
We're at 3:44 in the third quarter. Tigers, I believe is this their biggest lead? 10 points?
Yeah, I just
51-41.
I think we don't keep track. That's something that real broadcasters would have at their disposal. But
With this third mic, we just need a stat guy.
you got a couple of guys who are not the sharpest cats around, trying to remember things on the spot. And let's just face it, neither one of us are very good at it. If it's not the biggest lead, it hasn't. It's got to be right up there. I'm going to say this is the biggest lead of the night. 10 points. Book it. 51-41. Big night by Tommy Doyle and a good shooting night by Matt Okie, kind of the keys to the game. Although I think several Tigers, Turner's played good. Garrison Holt had a couple of big threes to start things. Ben Simidinas, good job off the bench. Turner's going to get a long three. Swishes after. The Tigers are heating it up from outside.
Up 13 now.
Cubs break the press. They call Ben Simidinas. That should be an offensive foul. He
Get that.
pushed off of his arm.
That's at least the second time I've seen that forearm come out. I just don't get that call.
I hate saying things like that because it sounds like a gripe. This has been a pretty well officiated game.
And they have. I think overall it's been very well. It's something that gets called all the time. It's not just by this crew. I just don't. Even in the college game, you see it a lot. I don't understand it.
Sandsgaard's three, no good. Berge with the rebound. He'll push it up to Okie. He'll go up soft off the glass with the left hand. Pat Oakey, just a fantastic running left-hander.
Ben gambled there and almost got it. Doesn't look like a lot of harm as he's able to get back.
Turner kind of swatted the ball, and when you do that, you're going to get a foul call. That I would not argue with.
No, not one bit.
Henningsen and Toronis will check back in. It looks like Turner's going to come out as Ben Simmons. Ben's had a couple of really good shifts tonight, Troy.
Yeah.
Really gave a spark defensively and good ball handler. And I just like the Sinodinas family. They're about a nice group of kids. Inbounds pass goes almost into the backcourt. Trent Stahl will run it down. They could have went into the backcourt. That's not a violation. But Oakey will knock that out of bounds off the official's chin, I think.
Yeah, everybody that's been in there tonight for the Tigers are giving good minutes.
It's kind of one of those things as you go 4 or 5 guys off the bench, you can do that. That's kind of the BJ Toronis strategy. Got his teeth under Tom Davis. He pressed most of the game. Murfeld just goes up strong and gets it to go. 2:15 to go in the third quarter, 56-43. Ball was kicked by Stahl. Stahl kid's kind of impressive. Fun kid to watch play. He plays really, really hard. And he's got some very nice sideburns to go with his game.
It's kind of one of those, this play out here.
Oak with a 3 in the corner. Off the glass, no good. Berge gets a rebound. He gets his own rebound. Pads his stats. It's a putback. 15-point lead now for the Tigers.
I was going to say, he's got kind of one of those low center of gravity, but he's got a good frame to him, so he can use his body to his advantage when he comes in, just like kind of he did there. It's a nice little play.
Pretty gritty guard.
Good way to... That's a great entry pass and a good job by Hulk of waiting for the defense to get in the air and clear, give himself a shot, make them foul it.
That forced the foul by Nevada. They kind of went up for the head fake, and foul's on Jack Higgins. I just got to start making some free throws. They're getting to the line. Got to convert. Berge will come out. That Berge's done a great job on that high post tonight, passing the ball, and he'll go have a seat. His friend Tommy Doyle will come in and spell him. Second free throw. Flanks off the iron, but Tanner Henningsen just gets it taken away from him by Stratman. Stahl will step back for the 3, and he's going to swish it. Trent Stahl's feeling it.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and take over the game here a little bit, it looks like.
Lead back down to 10 now. It was 15 just a minute ago.
He's been kind of distributing more early in the beginning part of the game. The last 2, he's definitely looked to drive or take a shot.
Ball knocked out of bounds off Nevada. Tried to get it down to Tommy Doyle on the block. That's been a good spot. Henningsen out. Turner back in now.
Got 1:05 left in the third. And again, the Tigers with that 10-point lead.
So we'll have to read the sports page tomorrow, see what the reviews are on the YouTube broadcast. Turner kind of lost his grips on it. Tried to float one up, but couldn't get the grip on it.
Stahl, I think, wanted to put another one up, but good defense there by Hockey. Is that going to be Turner?
I think they're going to call Tommy Doyle. I think. No, it is going to be on Will Turner.
It's number 4 on Will.
15 foul on the Tigers. Berge will check in for Turner. Tried to reach. Doyle was defending Murfeld. Turner just tried to reach in and slap it away and caught some meat. Stahl dribbles down into the corner. Drive all the way in by Stratman, up off the glass and good. Cubs have done a good job tonight of converting that shot. Garrison Hope's going to get called for the walk. Couldn't decide whether he wanted to dribble or pass and took an extra step.
And that lead is evaporating a little bit here for the Tigers. It was 15 just a minute ago.
Down to 8. That happened last game, 34 seconds. The Tigers had, I think, an 8 or 9 point lead going into the fourth quarter and lost by 9. Murfeld will go up strong off the glass but misses it. Berge will clean up the rebound. Garrison Hope was thinking about putting his head down and driving to the basket. The ball goes right through the 5-hole. The waiting arms of Tiger bench. 15 seconds to go now in the third quarter. It's a double dribble. They missed.
Good defensive block there at the end of the quarter. And I think Coach Toronis is letting him know that he missed that down there.
Yeah, pretty clearly double dribble. He knew it. You could see the look on his face. He knew he'd violated. Nobody
bothered blowing the whistle there. So 8-point lead coming in the fourth quarter. Like you said, very similar scenario to what we had toward the beginning of the year. You know, you mentioned the teams record-wise. The Tigers are right at. Actually, sorry, they're at 8-10, I believe.
Yep. Nevada's 9-9.
9-9. But they're kind of coming in on a hot streak here, though. They're winners of 4 in a row. For North Polk, PCM, Roland Story in a close game, and Sadell. So Nevada kind of had a struggle there late December through mid-January.
Well, you want to be playing your best basketball in February. We are at February the 2nd. Groundhog Day today, wasn't it?
I've heard that too.
Yeah. He saw his shadow.
Yeah.
I don't really believe in all that, but what it did give me an opportunity today was to share the movie Groundhog Day, starring Bill Murray, with some high school kids that had never seen it before.
Really?
Yeah, the high school
that is a classic. That's a great movie.
Well, I told them, hey, if you get it on the whatever the red box and you don't like it, I'll pay the $1. I'll pay the $1.50 or whatever.
Yeah.
Hope's going to get an easy steal. He's got one-on-one with Stahl. He's going to go right up. Stahl knocks it out of bounds. They're going to give it back to the Tigers, but good job by Trent Stahl getting back. I saw George McGuire walk in. The big news. His son Thomas McGuire, the football coach at Boone High School.
I'm glad you put the clarifier on that tweet, because at first I was like, wait, what?
I had 3 people text me, Thomas, did Otter quit? And I said, that was confusing.
Yeah.
If you read the text that was announced by the wrestling Twitter, it sounded like Thomas was the new Gilbert coach.
Right.
Smurfell puts one in. Lead down to 6 now.
Tigers have been a little careless on the offensive end for the last couple of minutes here. Tommy down low had an opportunity there again, but
see, Wilkerson's back in. Dominique Wilkerson, number 23, back in the game for Nevada, playing with 4 fouls. Turner is not back on the floor. Oh, yeah, he is. Down on the baseline.
Down there. Yeah, it's Toronis, Berge, Holt, Doyle, and Turner in for the Tigers.
Starting 5. It was 5. Under 7 minutes to go now in the game. All down on the block. Good job of drawing the attention. Wilkerson's going to get the rebound. No good, but it's going to be put back in by Devin C. I call a foul. I thought pretty aggressive defense.
A lot of grabbing there. 5 fouls on the Tigers. That's 4th on the Cubs this half. So both teams a couple fouls away from the bonus.
Six and a half minutes to go in the game. Oak had an open look at the 3. And his pass is tipped away. Cubs are going to get a steal. Stahl. My gosh, he missed.
Yeah, open look there for Stahl in the corner, and Tigers kind of avoided
Oak switches in a 3.
big basket there for the Tigers.
Redemption on the errant pass, gets a 3. Lead back to 7 now.
Stewart is so good at the basketball, getting it, finding a passing lane, even when he's close to the card. Good defense by Tommy Doyle there. Ooh, and there's a foul called on Jack Higgins. He's a 6'4" senior there.
Say he pushed Doyle out of bounds. Tigers have a sub. Oak's going to come out. So Turner and Oki, I think Oki came in for him. Turner, Oki, Doyle, Beregi, and Toronis.
Oki from the corner again. Got it again. That's his, at least his fifth, if not sixth three. He's got 19.
Stahl will just dribble it down and shoot a three, no good. Doyle's going to grab the rebound.
Yeah, that one I think he forced a little bit.
I was just going to say
A
that.
little bit.
You
Saw
saw
a little bit of pressure now that the lead's back up to 10 for the Tigers.
I think the Cubs are trying to make their move here with 5 minutes to go in the game. I've seen a lot of basketball by the Tigers. Oki shoots another three. I was just going to say, I'm not sure I've seen anybody that can shoot that open look three like Oki has.
22 on the night for him. Good for him. He was one of my favorite players to have in middle school.
Yeah, it's because he never misses. Stahl goes all the way down, shot no good. Put back up twice by Nevada. Gotta let that play out.
Wow. Yeah,
On Beregi. That was just two teams kind of going after loose balls. I didn't really see anything good. All right, Wilkerson's going to go to the free throw line. Get to shoot. Two, he misses the first one, rattles it in and out. 67-54, 4:45 to go in the game. Second free throw, also no good. Beregi will get the rebound. So it ended up being a decent trip down the floor for the Tigers. No points scored, and they have the ball. It's like
Tigers get the ball to the middle. Good things happen as Toronis hits another one. 16-point lead. Man, it was just down to 4 points just a couple minutes ago. So good response by the Tigers. They saw that first one go down from Oki, and then after that, it's just been a 3-point barrage. We get the steal on the press here, and it goes back.
no matter how this game turns out, it's been a fun one to watch, Troy. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely.
Toronis' first basket of the game was that three. Stahl's just going to drive in and draw the foul. Kind of a wild shot, but Toronis with the foul called. Under 4 minutes to go now in the game. The Tigers 16-point lead, 70-54.
Yep.
I would say I feel pretty good about that if they hadn't got out and scored 23-6. Keble Peters, my main man. You know Keble?
I know Keble. Keble's out for cross country. Helped us out this year. Peters still running toward the end of the year.
That kid has been one of the biggest joys of my school year this year. What a fantastic kid. Free throw up by Stahl is good. It's 70-56, makes both free throws. Some kids are takers and some kids are givers. Troy, that kid is a giver. Oki goes up in traffic. Probably should have just pulled that one back out, but tried to get the layup. Stahl with a deep three. Got it.
And we're back down to 11 with 3.5 to go.
25 points by Trent Stahl, and one of the best visiting game performances I've seen. The Tigers are going to call a timeout. Get a little oxygen. Toronis will check back in. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Lead still double digits. It's 11. So look, we'll probably try to cover the playoff games, especially if they're at home. We'll try to have those on the YouTube. So can you do YouTube without? So you can do it without video, can't you? Just unplug the camera.
Just unplug the camera, just like.
I'll point it at the scoreboard. That's what we usually do on those games. We'll just point the camera at the scoreboard.
Which would be very helpful because then we would actually have a scoreboard too. So.
And we're working on that. So the deal is, we kind of need a little upgrade on our equipment. I think that's probably coming, but we're trying YouTube tonight. So far, so good. We haven't been off the air, have we? I think we've been going
I hope
strong.
not. Nobody's let me know really anything, which is typical because.
A broadcast happens and nobody hears it?
Is it really a broadcast? Well, then it automatically files it on there, so you can go back and watch it and all that good stuff. So it's a good thing. Apparently, I'm not hooked up to any interwebs or anything, so
It's pretty hard to do.
Part of my problem.
I had to go off the Wi-Fi onto the data to get out.
Did you? I guess I did get something to come through there, but at any rate, we're back to the action here. Tigers have the ball, up 11. Get it across half court. Beregi has it.
Mike Haverdink just texted me, wanted to know how they were doing. I said, why don't you just get on the YouTube?
Yeah,
As Tommy Doyle gets a shot.
16 for Tommy.
Stahl's just going to launch it. I think he's pretty much said we're going to live and die. They're going to get Devin C, I think, for going over the back of Matt Berge. Bumped into him. Can't do that. It's against the rules.
Made that illegal. And the Tigers are in the bonus now, so this will be a 1-on-1 situation for Tommy Doyle.
Hey, nobody's in the bonus until Jamie Lenz says so. Jamie Lenz said so. It's kind of cool. Jamie usually does the preliminary game.
He did?
Leaves the zebra shirt on.
Might as
Goes
well.
behind the scores table.
I've never actually seen him without that shirt on. Is that you?
Actually, I did see him with his shirt off one time mowing the yard. Tattoo white and black stripes onto his. So if his shirt,
You couldn't even tell.
dirty, couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
73-59. Doyle's first free throw good. Second one is good as well. Tigers are going to stay in the press, especially with Stahl. Just trying to deny him the ball.
One of the things I like staying in the press in these situations is, if you get up too much, obviously take it off, but it does slow down what they're doing. It takes you longer to get the ball up the court, and the clock is the friend of the Tigers right now. Terrific little move by Stahl there.
Stahl's at 27. Tigers up 13. They break the press. Turner's just going to go right in. Use his body to kind of screen off Murfeld, which was wise because Luke Murfeld, 6'6". 2.5 minutes to go in the game now. Tigers up 15. Stahl just coming in. Might have pushed off. They're going to call Oki for.
With 2.5 left in the clock.
Yeah, I agree with that press. Let him break a sweat bringing the ball up every time, and the Tigers got enough guys coming off the bench.
And then if you don't, you always see that crazy roll the ball in until it gets to half court.
First free throw is good by Stahl. 28 for him, and 29. Fortunately, Trent Stahl has scored about half the points for Nevada. Nevada gets a steal off the press. Dominic Wilkerson knocks it away. Cubs will. Stahl just playing out of his mind. Wilkerson's going to foul out, trying to rebound the ball away from Tommy Doyle. So with 2:13 to go, Dominic Wilkerson will head to the bench. That's his 5th foul. By rule, he is disqualified. I think that whole 1 minute to make a sub is the stupidest rule I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's
Why? That never takes him a minute to decide who to put in any other time. You like it, Coach?
one of those quirky things. All the sports have some quirky rules where you're like, I'm not sure what the point of that is. But
So if you could change one rule in basketball, what would you change? High school basketball. Say high school or
that
college.
was easy.
What?
For high school, shot clock. Needs a shot. Not for a game like this.
No, but
I've seen way too many games. Well, even looking at the girls' game, there was they started taking their out of the ball with 4 minutes left on the clock. And if I were a coach, I don't blame anybody for doing that. But you can wing it around for 30 seconds or whatever, and then you got to take a shot.
one of the rules I'd like to see change, you see the official counting when the Tigers are dribbling. The college rule changed that. Where as long as you're dribbling, there's no 5-second call. I like that college rule better than the high school rule.
Yeah.
Cubs get a steal, but not after about 40 seconds runs off the clock. It's a 13-point lead with 1.5 minutes to go. Trent Stahl's going to try to score 20 points here. He misses a layup. Murfeld will get the rebound, put it back up. No good. They're going to call a foul on the Tigers.
That was the classic, if the ball goes in, I'm not going to call a foul.
Foul was on Tom Doyle. State medalist Tom Doyle. Maybe we should just refer to him as state medalist the entire game. He's earned it. That's not easy to do.
No, it's not.
Murfeld, the strapping left-hander, will stroke the first free throw.
If I get par on a golf ball, I get myself a medal.
Has Trent Stahl been on the floor the entire night? I'm not sure he's been out.
He might not have been.
Very impressive performance. He's at 29 points. I'm going to guess he's going to score again and hit 30. Murfeld's second free throw is good. We're going to put in Aiden Rhodes. Aiden Rhodes with a sweet Abraham Lincoln beard.
And top hat to boot.
Oki with the ball in traffic. They're just playing keep away now. It doesn't look like Nevada's going to foul. They're just going to press hard. I like that philosophy. Ball tipped off of Doyle's hand up off the rim. He's going to go up traffic. No good. It's tipped around again. I think. Oh. Tommy knocked that one out of bounds. I may have missed the tip. Minute to go in the game. Tigers up 11. Long inbounds to Oki.
Tigers going to go 4 corners here, kind of. Pass the ball around the perimeter, make either Nevada foul or just run clock. Looks like we'll probably just be able to run clock here.
Cubs are not going to foul. They look like
Now they are.
I think Coach Inson's plan was at the 44-second mark, we're going to start fouling. Now put Matt Oki at the free throw line. See if Matt Oki can make 15-footers as well as he can 20-footers.
I just backed up.
I saw there was some guy in the NBA that used to take the ball and dribble it a couple times and go up like it was a jump shot. Really? He was better at making those than free throws.
I had a kid I played with in school at Rockford Senior High that shot them about a foot behind the free throw line.
Stahl will get his 31st point. The drive-in Tigers kind of let him go. Didn't contest that. 30-second timeout by Chris Henson. So 9-point lead with 35. So I've seen some crazy stuff, but I don't know if I've seen this scenario. But now we could say, why did I say anything?
Yeah. Both teams 9 fouls, so both teams are in the double bonus. So
we'll not have an extensive post-game show. So here's the deal. My wife said, can you bring me some chocolate? So when we're done, I'll let you shut down. I'm going to sprint to the concession stand, buy some candy, then I'll come back up and help you tear down. Mama says
if she really needs it, you can go ahead and deliver it. Just go grab it and take it home if it's an emergency.
Well, she'll still be up. I don't want to miss the concession stand if they close it. Garrison Hoke's going to get the flush.
Nice job of working the ball up the court there. That should probably do it, I would think.
Stahl is going to go for the single game record. Long three in the corner, up no good. The ball's tipped around right back to Devin C. He misses the second shot. Now Turner has the ball. Stahl's still fighting. So they can't call timeout. Nobody had the ball.
They did call a foul there, which
They got to call it on.
I guess Stahl.
So that'll put Will Turner at the line with 6.7 seconds to go. How about this? I'll let you just finish the broadcast. All right. I'll go down. I'll come back up and help you out.
You go do it.
All right. Odd me down.
Sure. So Turner will go to the line here with 6.7 left. Tigers are up by 11. So mark this one in the books as a victory. Really some good scoring outputs from the Tigers overall here. This will be Turner with his 15th point, potential for 16. Tommy Doyle in double figures with 18. Great game by Matt Oki tonight. I don't know his final numbers. He was at 22 at one point. Garrison Holt with 13. Matthew Berge with 8. Well-rounded output, high output tonight for the Tigers, hitting 80 points, which I believe is their highest output of the year. 79 versus Greene County, and that'll do it as the Tigers come away victorious against Nevada, 80-67. That'll bring your overall record to 8-10. The remaining game, 9-10, sorry. The remaining games are Grandview Christian. That'll be on Thursday of next week. And then the following Tuesday they play Bondurant. So they got a couple stretch here, a little bit of a break before they go and play Bondurant Farrar. Actually, that'll be here in Gilbert on the 13th as well. And then they'll have the district play. So great game to finish off the regular conference season here. And we'll look forward to hearing you again. Like Trent said, we'll probably have a couple of these games at the end of the year in the Cube and the playoff games for sure. So have a great weekend, everybody, and hope you can catch us in the next games on the Cube.